Major Kwawe so now Mama Ubibia Ajo. Precisely, good evening wherever you are, good morning wherever you are, and good afternoon wherever you are. Now, me welcome you be Amra in the show no, the spiritual award. Time with Prophet Walker, Afran. Maybe I'm in the middle name, mano. Time with Prophet Walker Ashon Afran. Then I say him say na some me never more no I'm a reason tiana oma. There were a lot of calls. Omo mo so mo fe no so mo fe no. Nipa ye hu. Nipa wa ha mo se mo pe no. Oba so ha. Oni was have the mu hia no. And me bu sense that na the particular spot where you go ha di bia nkrofo frɛ e opposes I really want to know. Bia obi ni bibia mini. And then this is what is happening. This is what I always tell people. It's a program, no matter what it is, bia. They look at the educational aspect of it. I mean, about in the corridors of politics, this is what we will say. We will say that there's so much insecurity in Ghana, no doubt. There's a lot of crime here and there. After the issues be a famous Kaswa issue, young guys, Eka say, Omo Baba, Omo Kako Kubi, na Omo Rekako Pisikedro. Then the international prophet Kaso, and a topic, about education on this. So, I'm not discouraging the elderly people from not watching, but the actual focus of this show, and I need a targeted youth, who are dear cry friend is possible. Now, what are the consequences? I have so much concern because every young guy wants to make it today. But so the danger or the consequences of getting themselves involved with Saudi Arabia, I don't think say that will serve as a deterrence to them. They will move forward so much. Obi okwa requirements are mudi kuigra na eba in a physical world now a baba crime between to jail forever. That aspect I will do all to get involved. But my Prophet Walker MY Wahani who's a spiritual Sadia Nakasakra a war. The young chekra, Mumia starting a share program no. Now I know say be mano to see it being so ebe messier because na be brain you say starting from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. 4 on the GMT, it's like 8. So around 8 to 10 in Ghana. Them say in favor of Bibri. So we sat down with management and based on concern, Bibri, we decided to say the time, about call 2 to 4. Myself, it doesn't favor me so much, but you see, I'm here to serve. So you're better from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. You have ample time, but the structure of the program itself has not changed. Then Prophet Walker so better be free secret. Maybe most of ya utiminya adiwi. Utiminya house, very beautiful house. Utiminya more doors. We is out to Tesla. Utiminya top Mercedes. Utiminya car bia. Every young guy bia today want to live a life. I mean, he wants to born. Also living life and kasa what do we call life? Idea bia the parents it take you years to achieve, The young guys today want to use just a week or a few months to acquire. I believe it's a life a process. The same way acquisition of what should be processed. You see, our focus should be on the youth. We should target the youth. And then I don't have much introduction. And you may cost a very quick commercial. The commercial we the Prophet Walker outlined. All right, let me welcome everyone back to the studio. Let's do this. You can't say sikadru. And in English, you can say quick money. And you know, this is what happens. You see, young guy BS is also making money. It's good to make money. Money there, to me, is not a bad thing. But in the long run, when you say scanning, we are, and no more we, and out of here. It say ubenya scanning P. Now the beer to turn nice houses are open. Now the be, I mean, you can buy all sort of houses up. You can choose the kind of building I'll be see. At the end day, waiting I build it. Which have beer with your home. You see, with this blood money, no. That's what I mean. The end rush for Kenyan is for material things. Now, Busa elderly people know so my bobra, Casa Mangasa Tomboas make it. They will tell I call that money organic money. The workers will work your way up. We creative, which you may be an idea. That to me, more. I don't this kind of home conditions be a unlike we unlike the Bokaka your prophet work about church. The same point I be even grassy in home. I mean, I don't believe in name calling or studio ni so but yɛn nyinaa yɛnim baako bi a ɛwɔ Ghana sika gari kofo bibiri akɔyɛ amen they didn't end up anywhere ɔmo anya hwee amfa free. So I believe say the youth today should be a bit patient. Then almost I wouldn't say almost much interest in cars, you know. They will be buying all sorts of cars at Omope. Different type of cars are Omope. That's why you see them at Omope, you know. But then you ask yourself, say conditions can if it's a conditions in bone can is it the best way? Now, I ain't trying to invite Prophet Walker and Van Bralines. And him say we are doing very well with 2 hours now. If you this quick commercial pay now in the Prophet Walker. So, who will be a state of Massachusetts, or you happen to be in the state of Massachusetts, and that's our family member be looking for job. Our health field now, RN, LPN, CNE, HHA. Obiona Fred Dunstable Services LLC. Yeah, direct number 978-654-0002. Office address in here 1934 Lakeview Avenue, Building 6, Eldrickett, Massachusetts. But the most important, you can start off with phone call. Then you better start the application processing. So the next 2 minutes here the share program now. Let's keep on sharing the program.
Max morning, everybody. My name is Dr. Kofi Nyakopon. I'm here today to talk to you about cellgevity. We all agree that we live in a very, very toxic world, right? From the food we eat, to the air we are breathing, to the water we are drinking, so much contaminants. Glutathione plays a very, very essential role in helping to detoxify us and boosting our immune system. And because we are exposed to all these toxins and also we are growing daily, naturally our levels of glutathione depletes. And as the levels deplete, we are also predisposing ourselves to over 74 major health conditions. So we need to boost or optimize glutathione levels in our body through our patented ribosine technology, which is the solution. Derived from this ribosine technology is our flagship product, which we call Cellgevity. So what is Cellgevity? Cellgevity is essentially a product that is made from ribosine and also contains 12 other synergistic ingredients. So these synergistic ingredients range from aloe vera, cordyceps, vitamin C, grapeseed extracts to resveratrol. All these other synergistic ingredients have tremendous health benefits. Resveratrol is very good for the heart, vitamin C, very good immune booster. Cordyceps, where Asian Chinese folklore, they've been using it for stamina and strength. All these other antioxidants have been added to our patented ribosine, and in combination we have what we call Cellgevity. Most healthy people will notice that their energy levels have improved, their mental focus is very, very clear, they sleep better, they have reduced aches and pains, and all the other good things that I've mentioned. For most people, within the first 24 hours they begin to feel some benefits, and as your glutathione level improves, you get other benefits as well. It is important to note that Cellgevity is not a drug, it is a food supplement. And as glutathione levels are enhanced, miraculous things and amazing things happen to your body. So who should take Cellgevity? Whether you have health challenges or you're perfectly fine, you would benefit from having raised levels of glutathione. For those with health challenges, supplementing Cellgevity in addition to whatever the doctors have prescribed has shown to have great outcomes. People improve well, they are recovering faster, and even if you feel you're perfectly fine, because you're going to benefit from the enhanced sleep, your mental focus being sharp, ability to recover from fatigue, stress, and exercise, and you're also going to derive lots of benefits from taking Cellgevity. The dosage is 2 capsules in the morning, 2 capsules in the evening. Take it with lots of water because you want to flush out the toxins that are being washed out of your system. People ask me whether there are side effects to taking Cellgevity, and it's important to know that some people get what we call detoxification reaction. They are bloating, they're using the washroom a lot, headache, but these are signs that the product is actually working. Even as you experience these things, they are not side effects, but they are detoxification reactions. Over the course of a very few days to weeks, these things disappear completely and you're going to get enormous health benefits. So what's the solution? Drink lots of water when you start experiencing detox reactions. If it's excessive, you might want to decrease the dosage to just 1 or 2 capsules a day and then gradually build it back up to the normal dose. But then if you're having allergic symptoms, you're running nose, itchy, redness in your eyes, then you might benefit from another product which we call Max One.
It's called Max One. I think that's what I need. Now, let me welcome everyone back to the studio. Let's go quickly to Prophet Walker. So, what baby now, of course, secondary school. And so, what baby new be now, if you know, sister saw Bob Brad, Trinidad radio station. Manintia program, and I said, one has also tear no impact on Obado. Because I buy 2 normal Ghana. It's like why you be as a year job. This shouldn't be a fashion. Civil society organizations should rise and speak against it. The religious institutions should speak against it. I say you to know. First, one more friend Sakawa. But see, I'm almost a friend of quick money or blood money. Blood money, grips almost can't almost ferry. Nah, because I mean, young guys can also make it in life, and they no doubt, no question about it. But I know Chris Omokoya, Omunya, sa resource no mo peno. And they end up crashing a tune with you. A bit moral standard the way society in my fall, into the year who say your my way, you know. It was just olden days in your neighborhood. Now, I saw in the corner, to me, Massacre Drew. And then him say, your questions will Prophet Walker. And then him say, I listened to one man, was in your beard and I hope born so many years ago, baby. The youth they should understand that. It's good. Somebody Jumadin. Because most successful people we are seeing now, they sacrifice. Funds and what? Some people were fortunate, but majority of them, it was stories. I don't believe in name calling. Society name. And I always say, who pick a mentor and pick you beer. I don't want to yes, say Prophet Walker, maybe I will be try to say very chill to Saka, I'll be afraid and I say, where pick a corner. I believe that we are doing very well with the time. We are just 30 minutes past 2 here. Yes, Private Walker, me welcome him in the show. So I hope they be able to console when.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Private Walker. Let's say.
I go part of number two. Also, no tea for Apo.
We be able to. We be also Joe. So now I hope the beginning of the show name say Otia some na me kan no. Uko ye bi so ma feel pa. And if you must say be bizarre. If you want to say me you free show this one before I start that topic and I never talking about Sikendru and I say yes. I would really want you to answer this question. I didn't think I won't go sport to it and go for anything, sir. Is that something I don't know?
Come again.
They say I didn't think I won't go program with for any deal, sir. Like I go for any DHD, sir. And I enjoy the couple of umpires.
If we also a chum Catrano and Nisano. Sometimes the grace, grace, I put grace also as an here. Especially, my more example, so we are soft for fin and go now we should go some 2 years. But some else, monk of some attack because we are an idiot. But we are soft for no fin and go on the break because we saw Accra and Yankopon, the best monk of some attack. To one shame of them coming to me, so we a sign quite as say, Yankopon Sour.
It is spiritually, I won't say your movie, some in Pamon fish.
I'm aware, but
oh, I see. Anyway, Prophet Walker, looking at what is happening, you crew more, and he decided, say, background no did it crash. I will check out my air cost now background. Okay, so let's do this. My friend Prophet Walker back. Okay, Prophet Walker, welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
You know, I know that this question has been answered. You see, but also what you're absent for like 2 or 3 weeks near number, no. I mean, or personal or private issue to me disclose it. Intina no move some side of my more corner. Did you know by it? We got okay, and then one can explain what actually happened. But Prophet, say, what Ghana idea, Ukraine change, according to me. The next hour 25 minutes no you didn't have a mouth you commercial intro BBA. The only difference I must start you when say time wasn't well communicated. You see, assessment time maybe about 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. So I know city more Ghana and so what I'm trying to say is Mr. Boy Kakra a deep and cry and I don't know my friend Sikendru. Now what are the benefits? Benefits and God is wait to me as silence and I'll be much happier. See be and effects in so on any day. Now, dear Ben Suntin and Matt Nipebi, I get you almost involved. Now, you focus on the youth and because Ghana, Wakasa only.
If I talk to me, I'm a voice and I'll construct and I'm full of Nakostro.
Sure. All right, Professor Oga, what's the mechanic? Okay, what I'm trying to say is, I mean, based on the ACC or Ghana, no, and then youth, or youngsters, it's all about what we call quick money, this blood money. I mean, this is what is happening. I mean, we just want to finance a Sanyoma way or Wampa. And now say they just get themselves into it, they become victims, or Munyashi in free moon, now they or my frustrated. No almost had almost so I could say maybe. That's a benefit in Su Mampa, my young. Say they be so quiet to me, Scabby Bree, to me, to properties, to cars. While see you feel no man. Prophet Walker, my young, the woman be Now, Mr. Benefit in Power Ma, or the silence and the effects of it. Because we are say you give, you take. That's the principle in life. Say, Adibia would maybe I'll be on the back. And you know, say to me, I mean, there are some people they can come by chance or chances, some people can have luck on certain issues. But indeed, my young says I know money be or never you to know who the effects of it. And most importantly, a dear bank and they are pushing you to need to get involved with Sadi. Now some penny phone needs to be a beer, my young.
Why? Okay. Yamon Pai. La ila ma sali wala mi ala wala saye wala muda aya ma shanibia. Ayata amula bila azu ata milamuda ayele samuda bila ba tayi sama. Ila muda asaki baru ande samira ulami. Samari na zuma ala. Ija la mushe bavala zuma ala. Zuma ali anda bisiri ala munde bika ba ali ase manuwa ayami. Sade wura baldi subahata yakura alamita yaba. Oyakupo tumfo unelo nyamne aside nyina nka wudi wa maya nkwa maya wonde wabo online eyetim adasama wiase nipa nyina obibi otienya wabo bibi aho ban eno nyamne asida na ntotum na yeyiye lele mo onyakupo tumfo nimbre umaye betie wasem na wako amesra osebe mayentia ase wasene ebehye ne mu na wodo osebe ka akoma nyinara na wama akoma nyina akwantiase mu obi bia nya suade hunu ewo acheche ebechechire mu na se ewie a ye behye ne da boye bra na da mma bi wawurade yegyina wani mu a yaka oma na obekọ nwusani mfa no so na ye didewa eni awieye utumfo nyankopon udim na mesraw wadunti amen. Okay. The kasa sikadura me bacho also.
Prophet.
Hello?
Prophet, more line so.
Yeah. We share with you for nyina do hwe ye do tie nyankopon enka no ho. The kasa sikaduro eye titikasa. Sikaduro eye titikasa. Na bibi me ma bakwasem fa the word sikaduro ho. Ba adena gasa na bebre nim se fa sikaduro no. Adena gasa obi anim se ye fa sikaduro no. Ni dia gasa enye sikaduro. Na mo ni dia gasa eye boame, the word boame. Na mo bibi na si ye se ebenya the word sikaduro. Ma edin boame no eyilaaye. Nti obi si okobiji sikaduro a anamono otu no anade na okoye no idi ankasa ne ye boame ta na tete no ne ye fe no but bibi si ye na ade na esi ye no emma edi boame no eyilaaye me di fufu be hye wa ye fe ne sikaduro.
Okay.
Na de ko ba mu ni se abranti bi si so na abranti ni si so no abranti no wo sika pa no wa kontum no wo sika pa na da ko abranti ni tin se le papa yare e we kurase okwa kurase odi ni sika ko fa doctors ayaresafo mo aben omunim nyoma e fa ni pedua ho so mo mabuo mba ne papa no nto no na sika biara o magi ni bi obetua bi so wo sika. Na omo ye ya doctors for ne bae eye ya papa ne ho anto na papa ne wuye. Na papa ne wuye no abrante ne ka se ni sika woni nyina chi no ni sika tuna de ne papa nkwa. Onya ya ka ni sika owo ni nyina no eye duro. Na ka ni sika wo nyina ka eye duro akọ ni sika nyina eye duro ni ba ma papa. Mane papa anum sikaduro no mane ho ato no wonya nkwa aya ho na ebenya da wa sikaduro etie funti ne yeme ka wo abakwasa doctor for ne ba be hwe ne papa o sikeni ni papa doctor for ye bia papa no ho anto ne papa no wuye abrande hwe sika owo na so sikantumi anje ne papa nkwa na abrande ne ka se ni sika chini na sika wenyi na chini papa tumewu ni sika tumi ade ne papa nkwa na kasika eye eduro ye nomo a odi ni sika nyina ye duro na ye nomo no be ma ne papa no sika duro no ma ne papa no ho ato no na so ennom se sika enye duro a kunuma enye yenti no ne papa tumi ewu ma sika na tumi ade ne papa nkwa enti efiti wono abrante ni pie abonti no na ma no bia poetic chele obia poetic ne secha abrante se abrante wei eno se second ni sika ye duro akode je ni papa nkwa enti efiti wono na abaye anokasa sikedro enti yen nanamo abreso no obi biara obenye sika biara ti sa abrante no na ye friends ni sika ni sikedro adentia yen nanamo hu se sika enye dro na tumi agi nipa nkwa efise nipa yare a wontu fa sika ma ne se onum sika no onum siongu so no nya nkwa daabi enti no bu onwo a owo sika pa na so ni sika tumi nje ne nkwa na wewu nti nipa benya nkwa ejenya kopon adom na ne hu mobro so nti everything one obi bia wo sika obi nya sika no na ma yeso ye skedro adentia na ye nana mo tetefo no enam da abrante ne ekaye ana de esi abrante na abra bomunti no na ye nana mo person mo chese sika enye dro na jinipa nkwa nti the word skedro ebekaye nti ema abrante kwa ni di akase dan so no ni di no ayiraye nti onambia na obia fra no sikedro obia hun kra na fa sikedro ni di akase okita na iraye so obia fa sikedro nti efiti won so obi bia nya sika ni omo fa sa ni pa no so nya sika na sikedro nti enne a me no kase unya sika sisia ana me nya sika sisia no obi nya sika sisia yen nyina susu se ni pa ni sika na wonya no sikedro nti utuwe so obi be ka cho se oh o se me si wonya sikedro wa wonya sika o de obi be ka so jana sema no sikedro sika na sikedro adentia de si abrante na bra bomuntu no amma obi bia so nya sika yesusu se asana abrante de kan no sa na ti e obi bia obenya sika bia bra bomu ba ye na na wa bre so no na de wo ho no na ye sikedro na mum ne ye fe ne boame na ye fe ne sikedro ne ye fe ne boame but abrante ne ye ni ntino ana asana abrante ne kan ntino ama ye na na mo no ema sa edin boame no ayiraye ma da wa sikedro ne be share sika boame na namu so bi tete no obi nya sika ye so sika wonya ya boame obi nya sika bia ye so sika wonya ya boame but the abrante ne ye na chintu no obi nya sika bi omu a ye nkasa ya boame ne mu nkasa sikedro because abrante ne time no na omu yisu emasa obi a wonya sika ye sati sikedro so na bebre hunu ana ehunu sa ehunu no asa na obi betena asise okwodi sikedro ana okwodi boame no na bibi ne esi ewe nipa na abra abom na ama otu sa na mo no na de esi ma obi ko tu anamo so kwodi sikedro eya ahokyere then ahokyere which is the lack of money and see obi elaki sika edi awonye bi ba no so mo na je ne se ende onko no kwodi sikedro na so nipa no to anamo so okwa kwodi sikedro a no opo obi obetuma ye sikedro amana nipa no be ye sikedro amana sa nipa no odiga ehwe nipa no sa odi ba wiase se wo nipa na wa ba se obi ye sikedro ma wo no ana wo akwa se obi ye sikedro ma wo no nipa na obeye skedu ama no obedi nka hye wo star e wo sunsun ma hye se wo ankasa kra no onyankopon bo wo se benye sika e wo asase we so number 1 enti nipa na bedi nka ye consultation with the deities ahohoma ono mu ye adwuma no enti ahohoma ne betre no se onipa we ya wa be nyankopon ogbo bibia no sa nyankopon ne man so menye sika announce o abranti ya wa be nyankopon ambo ne se omra wiase menye sika enti se ahohoma ne ka kire de obeye skedu na ma wo na se wo nyankopon bo se benye sika wasase we so a na kire se ampa obesumi aye skedu na ma na mmom no se ahom ne ka kire se wo a wa ba so benye skedu no nyankopon ammo se benye sika wasase we so a na kire se skedu no otumi ye ma ebi so ye emma adenti no ye sikedu ne ma wa emma efise nyankopon ambo se benye sika wa asase we so enti se ono mo hwe nipa wo star no mu se be nyankopon bo se benye sika e wa asase we so a no mo asa hwemu ehu se nyankopon bo se bra ne bra asase we so benye sika then adenti na unni sika nyankopon wa bo sebe ya be brasa so we benye sika na adenti na ohu kire wa asase we so emre nyankopon abo se benye sika na omu hihye mu so a omehu adimienu omehu wa bra abom ni nyina ne se is either say ufia befuo ene mpese sa sika na nyankopon abo se benye wa asase we so na bebem anase wu nipa de sani na nkasa na ukodi skedro no wo ankasa wo ya akodworo nipa umpa adwuma intisa wo nipa no omo se wo umpa adwuma na adwuma na wo umpa nti na wo ni sika na anase wo pa adwuma wa ye adwuma ya na susu nya sika omo hwemu hu se abanzo pa adwuma pa na so ni fia befuo ampeso benye sika eni tina wa ye adwuma ya so se na onye sika enti nyoma mienu we no mmehwe enti omusha na omuse eye ufia befuo no omo mpese benye sika embla wugusu ye adwuma na so onye sika ahohom na wakwa omo nchezo omo mwo nenye sika no ombeko wu nipa no webuhie mu na omo no ufia befuo akwatena ase aye meeting ewo ho na omo akwasere wu ufia befuo se abrantie we yo modishie na abrantie wa baye nchese yamwa no nye sika na so ye hwemu no ye hu se ogbo ne ho mmode wa abrabom oye adwuma na so nye sika na ye hwemu no ye hu se mo a mo ye ne dishie no mo na mo kutia no eno ama onye sika nti abase ye no mo beka na adwobro ahobrasie mu mo fa abofra no ni ye di a mo agye no mo fa mayen ni emfa na de emma no no tumi mobra no ndi ye nti se ofia befo ti ase a emma ahom na uye di a akodi omo ofia befo no ho no ofia befo di sa ye de ni masa ahom no na ahom le ba omode sa ye die na akodi su ofia befo ho no omode afre aduane mu ama wo ma wo wadi na se wodi se aduane na wa wo ye die na wadi akọ mu no efiti woko no adidi a wudu se besom bia no ebenye sika ama because abrabom no adi a many pedi ye wa abrabom no ana many penye sika wa abrabom no eye nipa nsoroma ta ana se nipa enu nya enu na sa wo fi abefo achifi usemu a ema wo bre wa abrabom nti ahon ne ko wabuhiem ko gisa wo star no ana wenu nya ne ba omre be fra aduane ma mo wadi nti wudi a enu nyam ne wa wonu nyam na akodi ufi abefo no afi usa be ka wade Into second one dia afi de wodu se be so bia no ebeye sika. Oton ade bia sika be buso ama. Na mmom no ahom na obakwaje ade na bra wawie no wa wanu nyam awie ama wo no. A wadi akọ mu no. Afi ahom no be kwa hyehyeye se yakọ ufia buhiem webuhiem akọje wanu nyam ana usika na wo soma afi ufia befo ho ama. Afi adibia obeye wa abrabom bia beye yiye because age na ma wonye ye wa abrabom ana wonye sika ne se ufia befo di wuye die adi wanu nyam ade won soroma wo de ba asase weso ya kwaja abrawo nti everything na ko obedi ye di obeye ye na mo no enam se ye nkwa jina kwa na ye nto na mo so nkwa etifi kwa na so eyedeye asura mankan so be de besi de ti ase ta na mo pete so wu a oyede ne ntekere befom nti de enam dam nti afi bia no ubema ye nipa baako na nipa baako na ode be maye no sa nipa na ode be maye no ebe maye ahohom no ahoden maye de abo ho ban na ufiefo abefo ansa mabio amadi enunyam na yakoti fi omwo ma wo no o ma ansa madi bio enti ebe ne sa na ahohom no kwa agreement say yakoti wenunyam abra wo de a obedi ye na mmom no say ye ahohom na ye say ye security man ye dane ye hu security ye ba ho ban ebi say ansa mbo ho ban a ufiefo beta asiechi abadi enunyam na fi wo bio wasan bre na ade a be ya hoode ma de bia betumi anya hoode abo ho ban ma enunyam na yakode bra wo no a obedi ye no bia be votumi ma di biom no aye nipa moja ntafi bi obe ma ye nipa moja na se nipa de moja de man a ebe ma ya hoode wo sunsumu ye tumi de abo ho ban na ofi a be votumi amaje enunyam no biom na mpo se ofi a be fu ye wo so mo ba abaje enunyam no biom a enam so wa me nipa moja ntino sa moja de ba me ahode me ye ni ufi adefu ako ye di omusu nkunim no mo antumi anje nsoroma no ana so ye die no bio enti se woti ase a na fi omoja okwan no mo hira na wokọ no mo asa hira wo se wokọ no ade bi opesa wo ye bi akoye ne be ye obenye sika enti okobra ne be fi a sebe o the trouble kwa no betwi a afi kwa wieye no na waye millionaire sebe kokokro no beton a atwomo no beton a ahide no beton adidi a beton bia no afi kwa wieye no na waye millionaire adentia ne saka ne nsoroma odi be asase weso akodi mfia before no ne saka ne nsoroma na mmom no ena so ne ahom kwa agreement ntino odi ye nyina no afi bia no na busheni ewu na busheni no bewu no eye moja odi ma ahohom no se ahohom ni nji moja no enfa mba no ho bai na ni fia defu ansa magi enunyam no ansa mfini zambio skedro akwentu no enti ye ka skedro a skedro nyina no bonza amesika ebi ngofu tie mi obezo wa ko bia ko skedro bonza o mesika poda bonza o mesika da na mo skedro na obe ko gina obenye sika no sa sika no eye won ka se wu sika nya ko pode ma se fabra asase weso na mo me tie be fu na ji fi wu sem na wa ko bonza nchense bonza an ko ji wa die wa ufi abefo omrew na bonza so ko ja omrew na bonza ba sa ka kire wo se usika na ufi abefo ji no akwaja abroad na so wa mbo ho ban a ufi abefo ba ba ji sika ne biom afi nsem wodi se wonu nyam no enti afi bia se o mani pa ne moja na o mani pa moja onu ma benya hoden e wo sunsun de abo ho ban na ufi abefo tumi asa ma ba ji se enu nyam no ana sika na afi nsem biom na mpo ufi abefo ba krampa onu bo nsam no ena so mani moja enti no obenya hoden ufi abefo akon na wapamu fi abefo fi won ho enti skedru ano to obi nye sika ana obi konye sika obi konye skedru a sika na wonya no oya nankasa ne sika anyakopɔ de bɔɔl so famra asase we so ɛno no na mmom no afi bia no ɔma bɔnsam bibi ɛyɛ nipa mogya na bɔnsam so agina so agusu da bɔ ne ho bai na saa na nu nyam na saa ne sika no anse fi ne nsa sika ko ntuo no
okay into the why why no short of mind here questions no more very important into one ti say obi call omo call like abonsam nko for Hong Kong no and the kwaji consequences e wo so meboa
ma me tire mu kakra
because he said there are different spirits obi who have no practice Eastern religion traditional believers and a Christians and to me yes are there
obi biara o yesu suma djuma biara no obetumi aye skedurama
okay
so ya sofo so ya mala so ya spiritualist obi bia o yesu o so yesu suma djuma biara no tani ko be yesu onipa tani ko be skedurama because as far as nipa betumi akoso nsumu eni ufi abefu akwatena ase aka boko na waji wenu nyama bra wo ko ade na je sa nipa be yesu skedurama na mom no susuma o de be yam na be kire so the most to me na ye dia na se sa fi bia o be ju moja na mom nipa no o ko ye ade na ma wo no o yesu suma djuma no se o isu na ko to me dia na kire se moja sam bia anim na mom eno so wo no akwankire wo ho de vaza wa ko so fu bi wo ko difo bi wo susum no wa ben pa wo susum tumi o isu so fi nyankopon otumi akọ ofi abefu akọji wenu nyama brawo eno so ya form of sikeduro na bi afi wenu nyama akọja brawo no de obenye bia beye obenye sika na so ne so ho akwankyera wo ho de obenye se me bi afi bia no obeka je sa afi bia koye adoye ema ekunafo afi bia koye adoye me enyanka enti we skafu bebre wo ho ma skafu bebre obi wo skafu bebre wo ho ma afi bia no otu party ema ekunafo anase emusiafo anase enyanka afi bia otu party ma omo adentia ni sika ni esikeduro na mo be bia okoji sikeduro no ehwo enyankopon bia nipa na o yesikeduro ni ma no nipa no yisu nyankopon tumi ankasa eye bosan tumi nzani panifika do eni moja sa ana moja bi enim na mo ti anyo no ki na ko pie obi o no isu moza tumi a ono de bosa o beju moja eno beju moja na uni panuni uni eni nto bege wu se we o isu moza tumi a no so isu na mi tumi what asie o bi o mkwa kwa ba so mu ye nipa no nya appearance ne dressing wa bushire wa boshire o de para gugugu no ho basa wa we be sema ne sinyira kokokokoko that is to be who say we dey bon sam there obi uzo o wa shirt suit wa botai eno so na jaji say o dey onyankopon there but say na eyo mo shirt suit e botai nyina na mu isu nyankopon tumi obi so o wa shirt suit a botai so isu bozan tumi oyo sofo wa shirt suit abotai and so na mozam 2 million ode ye no enti ye lucky lack uti ye lack unya laka obeko sia de oyisu nyankopɔ 2 million no de aboa wo uti a lucky so obeko sia de oyisu mozam 2 million de aboa wo enti nyankopɔ mu ne wo sikeduro ho ana mozam so wo sikeduro ho Abraham awo Bible mu o diskeduro Mejuma ma verses bebre Bible mu etese Abraham ko diskedro Isaac diskedro Jacob diskedro Solomon diskedro Ukal Torah book the Torah Ukal the book of Enoch your books be one man emitumi mbodi na edin edu the medu akale Torah ni Enoch the rest of the books no menka because our books no yede ye nyoma enye se nkofun sa books no but Torah ni Enoch no usua dakra na usua the keys of Solomon about the Solomon ebeyo hene no na ne ho kire no oyo hene dia na so na ne ho kire no enti enam so no Solomon ko ji sikeduro enti uka Bible prophetic ye normal King James na o say na Solomon be yo defo na Israel man mu no hi bia ni wo ma no wo ahunya no yo defo si Solomon ade the Solomon ko ji sikeduro na nyame a o ma Solomon nya sika ne but actually the female creator of the universe actually Emma Solomon sikeduro ade ntia emra Solomon ebra wa abrabom no osia demigod na oyesa demigod ne papa that's why say no wa kire no o say demigod ne papa na demigod ne ka kire Solomon say den no onye ma no on Solomon na Solomon ka kire demigod ne say openyansa no sa pesika eno na King James mu no mo say Nyankopon bisa Solomon Nyankopon ne bisa Solomon a demigod. There's a difference between God and demigod. Who can Torah, who can Book of Enoch, who can other books now? We not clear understanding. Who was a Nyankopon ne ka Solomon say opede. Nemo a demigod and the bisa Solomon say opede. The demigod ne bisa Solomon say opede. And bla Solomon ya ne papa. And Solomon ka the demigod ne say openyansa no pesika. And the demigod ne call agreement say Mabwa when you sika nyansa na I will introduce you to my God. And the demigod ne ka kire no. And the demigod no introduce Solomon. And nyame bia ye fe no Asolet. Na sai nyame ye fe no Asolet no oni Nyankopon a ye fe no Jehovah. Omo no mo bo mu egbo wiase. And the demigod ne Solomon ko ma Asolet say Abranti waya ye me papa. Na me so me pata me ye papa ne bi. Na mo me bisa no so pesika ne nyansa. Na Asolet ka kire say omo Asolet o ye Nyankopon no. Obebo no Solomon we nyansa nyesika. Na mo there's agreement on the call. It's not me didn't can introduction me ka say kedro bia no. There is agreement. Bon samba ye di amount. Usu be ye usu side amano. That na Nyankopon so be ye di amount. Usu be ye Nyankopon side amano. Enti after get Solomon say obebo we ne sika nyansa. Na mo be give ye fini ko. Ana Solomon ko bisa say den obaji. O say the person who see aso dan amame. Na sa aso dan wo di se media nunya. Na nipa be wa be so me Asolet. Solomon ti ase. Ana Solomon kacha Asolet say, "En yes o ma misika. Me di sika na mu ha ebe si aso dan ama. Na mama Israel fa be ma be so mu Asolet. Don kwani Nyankopon. Because in Israel no na Israel for the sum David Nyankopon a ye fa Jehovah. David Nyankopon for Jehovah. Enti Asolet so take advantage there. Obe make sure say Israel for sum Jehovah biom. The woman was sum no Asolet. And only way of answer obey you David Solomon because Solomon is the king of Israel. Enti Asolet need David Solomon agreement say me bona onya sika asia so da mame. Ne kache Israel for say momo so wo papa David Nyankopon biom. Me boa wo David Solomon onya sika. Si aso da mame ne kache Israel for say momo so wo Solomon wo papa David Nyankopon biom to hoba. Ne mo omo so me Asolet a me ye wo Solomon Nyankopon. Solomon ti asie Asolet manyansa o manisika. Solomon so di ne mran sem so o si aso da ma Asolet. Solomon ti aso da ni wie no obandi obi bia se mo bi bia nsom ni papa David Nyankopon bio na obi bia nsom no Solomon Nyankopon ye fa Asolet. Emra ti asini ye ma David Solomon ye sika no na edu se Solomon be nya oba oso nanante Asolet eyi oba ma Solomon ye fa Kishiba. Enti Kishiba so bai Solomon abrabom. That Kishiba no ye Kishiba also some Asolet. That was a big empire. It's David Nyankopon. Solomon never put David Nyankopon for Jehovah. No, or who said Solomon? Solomon Nyankopon biom. Never put David Nyankopon biom. Then what was some or no Nyankopon Jehovah? No, the ex-wife or your Asolet or the boy we ask them. Nyankopon bufu ye. David Nyankopon ni bufu ye fe Jehovah ni bufu ye no bo Solomon ma Solomon ato ewu ye Bible say man Nyankopon bufu ya o bo Solomon no na Solomon akoto asolet nyamyeni somo no wo ka tro se na Solomon so abosom wo ka tro na Bible interpretation him say Solomon no some abosom abentia yenya gidi say apart from Jehovah God no any other god bosom apart from Solomon Nyankopon apart from David Nyankopon Jehovah God no any other god bosom inti omo describe Asolet as a bosom nto ka King James na say man Nyankopon god Solomon kunu no na Solomon ekoto abos ne bosom anim som no nti Nyankopon bufu say Solomon som bosom no kunu nti sikedro ade ewo ho Nyankopon ma sikedro David benye sika Nyankopon the man Jehovah God the man no Abraham ehia na me dey fe Matatron so hu Abraham Matatron papa adentia Abraham tele japa de nyina 100 eno ye mu 10% so the man Matatron that time no nim say Matatron tale e fe no o say Matatron e sofo no that nim say Matatron oye angel and oye a super angel be an archangel be because you're ordinary human being and oye na doye Abraham Matatron papa wie no e kire no Matatron be man Abraham be mu say ono oye nipa no mo oye spirit and Matatron beside Abraham say why ye papa we japadi na what man 10%. Then now person me your mouth. Abraham catch Matatron say, me better me or the four. Now myself for a yes and one here. Who can't King James now? Almost in Yankupon say, Yankupon. Matatron, it was between Matatron and Abraham. Who come out the Bible say, Yankupon catch Abraham is Abraham. If you want to my daddy, shall so. Then Abraham said, who's Roma? Everybody say, what's it for, sir? Everybody say, Abraham. Ubetuna kampwana hia Abraham si dabi ewari kete sana mai wasefo sana mama wa hunya ye dabi eye Nyankopon it was Matatron. It's Matatron who had that engagement with Abraham. Matatron said Abraham said then na upese me your mouth and me mama 10% of your wealth and one na be really ejina so di tight and then that aso be preach 1% Nyankopon shira wo dia be tua wo tight adentia ye did say Abraham actually 10% of the wealth and my Matatron no Oshram na se for dore or your de for it Americans of we did say almost onko ye djuma na bosom no so na market ya no yi 10% e ko man Nyankopon difo a and Nyankopon so fu bia Nyankopon so fu no bia na no hira omo because Matatron came as a priest, a high priest to Abraham. And Abraham money 10% of his wealth, no shrano. After Abraham money 10%, no matter to shrano. It's the priest of Usuji said, so I quite sorry, not in the type 10% for mass of what, some be shrano, no be Abraham. And the type is the concept of Abraham. Quite of course, in Israel, if you matter. And see, Abraham didn't take the 10% of wealth in my Matatron. Matatron decided to say, what can be 10% of your wealth? And then I mean your mouth. I say me per se, myself for those who say, a strong soma. Now my hunya I don't say mpuano here. I say, Sana was shadia, was Sebeka. Abraham, ebe yo de four na se for ye bebre. And now, Papa, yeah, and see Abraham so edgiskedro. What kind the keys of Abraham? Obi mpe ukunya sabu kinu kaya. I bet you the process that Abraham go through. Ah, obey the four. Na se for be bebre. Ube say that was a form of skedro. Ah, yeah, can watch me. Engagement Abraham ni matter to nyaye emra onim se matter to call your spirit no ye ni papa na papa no ye no matter to gina so ema obaye odefo and so Abraham sakacha matter to say so woman me ye odefo a ma me ba Isaac eso eye odefo Abraham ye odefo wuye Isaac so be ye odefo Isaac so be ye odefo no so kacha matter to say o boa me papa de Abraham mo be ye odefo dia na wa boa bi so mama ye odefo dia ma me so me ba Jacob onye odefo enti issue ba Jacob ani ni nya iso dem omuntem de tie embra matato eye na je se obedi bosa o share Isaac say obeshire Jacob so no Bible say ka kije lo say na Jacob de miti eto abuba so edaye na oda no so daye say abofo e afusane fi soro ani asase so no unyakobo bofo ba ko so okọ no so bofo ni mu ani obofo ne tentane say the way shirami a minja wo mu na wonko obofo ne bi say Jacob say ye fra wo say o say ye fra mi Jacob o say everything that for ye mfa Jacob biom ye be for Israel. That angel was Metatron, the same Metatron who blessed Abraham and make him a wealthy man, the same angel who blessed Isaac and make him a wealthy man, the same angel who came and blessed Jacob. Because now Isaac I catch Metatron say, what boy me papa Abraham odiye, what boy me suma madiye, and the boy me ba Isaac suno sundi, boy me ba Jacob suno diye. Inti ma Metatron ko yini wadi tira Jacob e woda isumu ama oni Abraham ne tintame ma Abraham ne force mo shira no so ampa internet open the wealthy people in the world are the descendants of Jacob, which is the Jewish. The Jews control the world economy. All the big industrials in the whole worldwide market controlled by the Jewish. The wealthy people, the billionaires, people who control the market in this global world are the Jewish. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, they walk with one God called Metatron. And they had a bond with him that he should make them a wealthy people. Not only them, but their descendants. So all the Jewish who are the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all of them are wealthy. So Skedro, a baby car, you will have to Skedro. My example, you know, Monsanto de Oho, Monsanto de Sika, never Nakupo de Bosanto de Nipamoja, but Nakupo de Nojo Nipamoja. Nemo also what your extra was said. Asibia ye bibi mano. Abraham diano, Isaac diano, Jacob diano, omo diano say, na busumu biano, omo yard, omo choko japa dimu, eyimu 10%. Eme Nyankopon. Bonsan ko ne nchen ya. Abeka jo asibia manipa moja. It's very serious. Uko bonsan cheso mo skedura. Abegbo wenya. Emo afibia obeji nipa moja efiwo. But uko Nyankopon ho mo a. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob are your friend Metatron ono wana. Ono abeka jo afibia no, anabusum bia no. Usika ubenye nyina, wejapadi ubenye nyina, shemu. Nama 10%. So, Nyango boss Nyango boss ade beche bibi. Sana boss sa ade beche bibi. Inti bajobetu ma sabe.
Sure. Protocol. I think say what you more summaries on this yeah. We still have about 45 minutes to go. Inti senior be And now Ghana DNA is but you know the cause of it. I think now almost had to be Kaswa to the wild area. It be see or and them say Abisim City and person would just say name see schedule. The I think at this time around there, Ambassador Nasoro Ghana, sir.
The woman said, one, the public has not get the explanation and lectures about schedule or blood money. Teka Ghana for bebre mu se na skedro ti se na meteche mu na aka bebre o ma think it twice before they go. But they don't know the reason why most of people are engaging themselves with those things is that they don't have any idea, they don't have any knowledge about skedro. Why omuye skedro? The process, the consequences, they don't know anything. So the watching now we're jumping into it. So the public need to be lectured. The public need to be lectured. They need to be lectured to know the consequences, the negative and positive side of Sikedro. Now the idea cause of Ghana is a pressure and which because when you run a bad economy, or when you find yourself in a country where the country has a bad economy, these are the things you don't have any option but to go for it. Yeah. Even the almighty America, they may have a good economy, but yet people join secret society, Illuminati, to sacrifice those things, to make money, wealth, and power. Over China, all the Europeans, all the Asians, all the Americans, countries, you know, they have a good economy, but yet in those cycles, you know, people still go in to join Illuminati, other secret society, in the name of money. And Illuminati doesn't worship God. The God, divine God, we know. They worship other God, the other side of God, which is the devil. And he gives them money. And they also offer their sacrifice to him. So it's not only in Ghana or Africa you experience this kind of money rituals. But when you go to the Western world, the Middle East, the Europe, Asia, America, all this continent, Sikedro. So who can join Illuminati? Now what join Illuminati no nye sika. No bi so ko for bi wo. Anama and one man so yes Sikedro man the same thing ni na fi bonsam ho. Ni nyina fi bonsam ho. At the end of the day, you make sure you be a bonsam because you are called to Illuminati. No, at the end of the day, you obey sacrifice. I'm a bonsam. Sana we so call malamono. Also obey on your skin, you obey sacrifice. I'm a bonsam. So it's not about the continent or the country particular. It's about self-decision. It's about self-decision. That's why I say you can be in a good economic country, or you can be in a bad country, bad economic country, but still you will still go for that money or richest money. Why? It's a self-decision. It's a self-decision. Why? Because one, things are not moving well for you, and you think that you have no option but to go for it. So you join a secret society or you go and see some spiritualist somewhere to help you out with this kind of activity. But what do you have?
Anyway, so now from the whole conclusion, you answer like a youth in him, the secret behind Saudi way they are and come on, and yes, sir. Hello.
But the problem you
say, I also say you in him the secret behind Grima and come on yet, maybe.
Yes, if the youth or the public they are aware of this activity, the consequences of these activities I believe that they will think twice. Okay. They will think twice because me, I'm a spiritual person. I know inside and outside of this activity.
Now, Christian side.
Now, one side, I know in and outside of it.
It will be about how approach you with Yanko.
That's how it is. So they use us that have any knowledge. But what you say?
I think it will be about how my Bassa is Edgeman will be
many people.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the prophet,
many people have come to me.
Say, to talk us near houses and so on, possible.
Yeah. We are definitely say, I mean, what was that? I say, I'm what about Sika, what was Sika? Now, what I want to do as I do, so no more fear before I did you with him.
And you'll be also about.
I don't know what they are. I did be at 77 o'clock, Coco, now what one. Ubesidan, Ubetoka, a big paddy. What I say. But me say, there may want up and also I will not put more. Now, yes, I wouldn't say that, but no one come here. The double fair before no one was asking a boom, yeah, but when I do it with it. Will you see your back? Yeah, I'll connive with them.
You connived.
I'll connive with them.
No, prophet, baby.
I'll give you out.
That's how we are when you need think of education because we are Jumamu be then the party to your career. I've had internet also then when you could in the panichi. Says I didn't bread.
That is what Jamie say.
I said Nipano Baho Babe Juma, obey spiritual work or Numa, who we were that was it. Isn't it? And
what about tell him wow, now go your mouth. Fine. No more being here, what about your said, Jumano? Yeah, I hear you amount. Now, when you're in a course, what do I do? Be able to come amount. Over I said, oh, my daddy. Who passed out your tight? Who passed out to offer? Now, so for to Miss Angela, how Catcher was said. Ya do correct area, ya do off the way. Obi a na dance die off mbra. Adansi die Yakobwa ya ma na wotwi dem nyina yisika na bompai wo so na ba bede Yakobwa ase. Meaning that when you correct what you take away no adansi die de Yakobwa ya ma no so bede ho asika wo aso dem. So the same thing say Yakobwa for bi so aboa. Now we hear there when you fear before saka wade a now so nkoda na ase a and anybody who got the flower back, no matter the Sumatra, but just making them.
No, I said that's the same. Any part of Moya Juma be a hard as a way. Conform more hard as a way. One charge your home, someone charge your home. Oh, okay.
Yes, so what I said. But I don't care. But walk or conform. So on board. Now, contract be. Win contract no. Oso okay. Mungo to odwan. Na mu fama ya amamre. Mungo to odwan na wodi sika na makonfo no akoto odwan no. Abe ya amamre. Wodi contract no. Ento fa ya sika na odi makonfo na akoto odwan no. Na se da na no.
O min se bi a o charge.
Sika na odi ye. Akoto to no ma ya amamre no. Me no kwa su bi bie ma no. Who did it say? Tasicano. And I said, I don't know. And I said, because some of them are calling channel. No, we'll be silent on Sankai. As a container, and I'm a man, and was like a ocean. And to second the ocean, and now don't watch that call.
But Omobamu, ya mono for me.
Who did your it is a one be walk. Now, in no man, ye ma, better than the panasi, send the panny ye be ye mouth. Man, no matter what I should share ye as well better now.
But yeah, Momo, yeah, aware right from beginning. That's my issue.
Oh, yeah, woman, the panny ya aware. Sir, a Jumana, oh, ya man. A ye man now, often as the Ambra. Obi o be preji car, obi o be preji fie, obi o be preji sika. Obi akwa for preji or preji o say o ma na me abofo aboa me abofo ne boa me o ma ajabraja aboa me o ma sache aboa me o ma we boa me tumi a wusu ne boa me a na ni ye a me di we bebre obo nti wusu wa church or let's na ma no se mukoto we abaya amamre we chase sika no makototo ayewie so we are so ayewie your mama was why who dey who tell him for miracle I dey say Osaka miracle dey we so kwada na say hey me fichiro
Professor Oga yen
me ni u fi abebu ba boye baako me nu fi abebu ba boye baako ya pe so asa na jesu nsem we ni o ba message me ni ato nje se me ni mu hwe
Professor Oga when you say encounter the bida obi atwe di like
bebre na me so me dida me gi from so da we me ni ato nje se me ni mu hwe
okay
yeah
I see. Now, the member, she said, "Our economy idea or Ghana idea." And him says, "She said, we office or did you over ho?" Ana.
Dabio. Me so be ban in chain. Say, maybe what one day and talk. Into your person. I don't know to the talk. Man, your makoswa. 1, your age. 2. Me share woni pa se wo kwa wonya sika wo do bobra ana wo de baye enamfo sem enti mi hu se en wo ni so ade hunu wa abrabom wo bishi wonya sika wo na ya de papa dia why not me pom pa se nyankopon wa aboa ma de wo hwe saka ba mi na wo me hwe na agro oni so a wo pa bra bi agbo wo pesika koto bia akoto top best aji wani ni mba akọ beach club night club I will not allow you. Me mouse opportunity.
That's how you answer why you are Mr. Juma. Because they don't know what.
Because
you party seeker. And I've been a blockade.
Fine. Found me more fun. I'm wow. And the boy, the Ghana winner, one will push up in your sofa. So, what the young number them? Night club. Who do with this? Obi young walk on one. And what brought for a young for a jankan, we see our own warm. That is what's the essence of it. Nyasa been a woman. But Obi on Nebia, or Ben young for, Ben could have for a yankan musia, and Mobra for. Obi on Nebia, Nipan Pim Pimedi, Nipan Pim now, thought I'm for no warm one, Yansa 7
na Professor Oga so what's our call mo back enu enyamesom no
we are there
what's our call nipa kro de busiafo abonzafo no ho back enyame kwan no
enyamesom no ma me jo bible mpa me jo papa
me be check me can say we shouldn't walk in the counsel of the wickedness or be in the presence of unholy or ungodly people. Now, be a way in Yamijuma.
My metro, let me metro, a Bible man, Yamison. David, on my Nabupo fan, so a bois saw, a man saw a yare. And a David, a poor Nabupo Channel, Quan Faso, soon. No, my son won't because that demo a hard saw, or so ya swore in Tia Yakupo. As the Yakupo got my demo, say on tormented saw. David Bermono, David Epidi ma. So, then I will on general, then I will charge David Yamad son on Tono. So, who told me, you know, who David Abuama want to where we are. Wouldn't I say that man, one when I said that man, who also have parties and put David. David got Nana Quada, my woman want to where we are. What's that for party and Kumi? If he said, Odivo Samoa, Afram and go say, May that thing here, I'm Israel. And do so the do I hear from him. We Israel here. Mr. Sam goes to Israel here, and do so say, May do I hear from him. It was all Kumi. And ran me my own one. And then now when you David here. Bible says David, Echo said no so, baby, I'm not shame die. And no go party na couple said. Now, upon someone demo and one no Kutia saw. Masao money sambra bi mekutie so Bible say na ko sa sma ho money ba bi e be torment so e Bible na Bible me tro Bible da the Bible say ahom ne ba ye no e be torment so no omo sa e pushi so sa ma so e ko a no okuni mu no ahom na asa wura na ko abakumu so akọ abakumu o wo so sekan o wo so sekan we no so wuye no eno na ko ne ba ohi David wo beka je ne se nana o di ohi so ewu o wu ne se wo ne di ade me ma wa ta se me na me ko ohi so David ni mi se empire na okpo na empire na ye dwuma abrante ku na waku so no eye demons ni na ye sa na so ne David ye David sab catch ono no ko ani se adenti na waku ohi so monti abrante mo fa no ko so efiase waku ohi ne enti David odi ababa ba ko kunu ma mienu adenti a emra so epeso ko ni David no so ebo de same na ko ana pa akwa na oba David wono ono na so bo ne faso ko David enti na David wa share na akwara no so na ko anu so na ko anu wa share ne so wa maki na nim se wo embibi na so pe mekumi una o kwase de kumi but me dwane ye wa so san kame and demons na yusu waku master and ye omo waku master wie dia nyanso mbeku asanai enti de so David ye boni be na wo enti abebeka enti se wan kwado obi ase obi nyame fo bi so bua no oji ofi ahunye hie mu oji ofi ahukyere mu a no wan kwado na sia otumi ko bebi okọ ye ne biom no ne nyankopon kakasa nyame o ma ni tumi ori yesa no so nyame ne kakasa se me na me ba won chese fa me so na bua o se me si woni ndi ye wan fa ma se da mame ma ho chese san ko no so biom ni ye de san feeling sa simple as that.
Professor Oka, now has there been an incident say bia oboa obi nipa na ma meda wase na o mo call back is mo kwa akotoment no so wa protection for and say what happened?
I'm in trouble baby.
Eso cha mo mo eso cha wo de no
obi bia no amaboa no wa madam ase and one made Yankopon ase through me na makọ back ne pana ko no ban me boa na me fa me so boa na wo de body chia me car na me ba wo so a o wo susu mu a opa ko Yankopon na gada kwa ne nchen me sa ba Yankopon nchen wo me ba wo so nchen e wo Yankopon anim na ma ba to wa no wo Yankopon anim na Yankopon de wa sha me san ma how me so me kasa na how and I may take you revenge also na wo dwane ko Yankopon ho a metwa wo Yankopon ne nchen bebi okọ no metwa ho me kwa me ba metoto wo ano e wo Yankopon anim na Yankopon na asa bitie wo ankasa ade wa hye me sese me mfa bia me pe am fan yew so
is that how it works spiritually? And how do I do that again?
Yeah.
That's how it
works. Yeah. Say God is a God of justice. Justice. What does it mean? God will ask me the side of my story. They tell me how. Now my children say, I'm glad to work by Manchester Membuano. When you are God of all knowing, you know everything. So you are aware that this guy has come to me before. Obama and tells wow to me, I'm saying you say the Buano. Memboa for Obofuwe, Omunya Wabofo, Tabofuwe na me from, I don't hear Jumama way or Semesi. Abofuwe na me from the Omuyedma. Opa, Abofo the Bissau said, Me my Wokiomo, I found more Semesi Yana. And Abofo the back, no me confirm Sampa, me so Buawa. No, my catching Akupon said. Waka to no answer said, Bonibeko Bonifo. And see, the person be taking revenge. I want to so. When I go for Gasaka to see no answer said, what she was your wash. It's a brand way by or some membuano. Or such a boss said, some membuano of the car, mammy. My one every was shot what your boss said, or did a boss associate. One was the which was a boss. And to a boy to go no answer so. Now, we're going to the Gunja or baby trail, not one man, Mr. How. Because me, I have to kiss. God is a God of justice.
I see.
And see, man, come a bit up for them. na wo ya wa je se wa wiye wanya mo na ye do adwane obua eye me mfitire Rata metro awo ura boase metro awo ura sky mu metro be na be metro awo abe how
and what will be that
I don't want to yo now I want to
no but I suffer no you to be any impact on them and it doesn't Prophet you ma break akra
Not sure to take one thing me position on kakra.
Okay.
Say network no signal what I take content what my position. As me la no me club papa.
That's fine.
I saw my never job work. Ntimi we are so for na bua na o ministry cost so di papa sorry. Utimi share nkom hu ade share nkom. Utimi ya miracle kakra na utwa me kwa no problem. When the Bible says, "Let me sing a jazz," or would you want the answer? Obama time, not for 4 fools.
No, what I said, I took because of a radical.
I am that I am. I'm very stubborn in spiritual. Stubborn person in spiritual.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's me. I was telling you, people you'll be. I mean, physical, you know, me are very calm, but spiritual, me are stubborn. Obi so obi wa physical or your ras or your basa physical or basa ba go sunsun or your calm e wo sunsun mu
Now Prophet yen say me scale at them right with the age group no from 18 or say 16 to 44 no any 40 and upwards one more part about how for sad area
85 above.
45 above.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a youth in Ankasa. The youth in Ankasa, so yeah, nice. Ajidino baby. I'm not quite a Caribbean. Penny for the year more.
And pay for the year more, but pay for all Yansa. And so Muya. Omukasa. I don't want your dinner show more. Okay. Well, but youth now. 18, 19, 20, 25, 21 for no, to the iron for no. Onya, if it's kind of for no, the way you're for no. It's no yet the day. Oh, but so be able to say.
Okay,
but what I say,
let's do this, Prophet Walker.
Me that ben, me show my Uzoma, I saw for the my show, I'm gonna for show. But there are bloggers say, we're going to pictures. On your video, no one trying to cast the social media. For everybody to know when you see. But me, who was I don't know, me more car me, who's there. Me, trying to social media. You will hear me trying to social media. But I saw you on one. What's that? They are fighting. Me were Rolls Royce. Me were what? Like they will be fighting. I don't know, say, Obi was almost got. No one ever saw for now. I want to show behind closed door. Unia, Yamagana Puse, yes, you will scat. In the Mesha Contokwa, Yakontokwa, Mesha Casim resource, those who are the war, here they put Ako. Now my frog blog away. No, I'll be interviewing. Also, no, after blogger will not be interviewed. Now, yes, show off. Now, yes, show off. And so, all planning, I didn't hear. Who better something you know more? I saw you know more, no more planning that. I want to call my planning. I don't also be able to win you from your son. Because of the catchers was car, or better say, and Fatas officer, or by yes, or be shown Nahuya, I was social media. And so many form of Fontokwa, na and Memusa.
The Prophet, so be bar on West with the bears at 25. No, say yes, I did the manner. Advise when I the manner.
So be bar me. No,
what did 25 years?
And now, Nakupa bought for above me, above from the Eduma. Nakupa bought for Buano. Now the ocean is Saka. Now over 25, and now between 20 to 30, in between 20 to 30, Krana. Tell me above the Eduma. Maybe some of them say. On one tram the wounded scout this can be or making in actually. It's based on the above the catching me with the Mebuana Memoir. Simple as that. And the above the catches are brand way. Above the catches are brand way. Oh, Buana, and now my Buano Yesica. And man, one of every. And man, one of every. Nema call in the baby as a crown. Nema call in baby as a commanding. Oh, she a bush for. Oh, what a yafo. Oh, when you're getting Lucia. Or the bigger enough for some, or the chicken enough for some nice club or big dinner. And see, Sabran to tell us here. And the Pana Mecca branch here. Michel, Miyama, and why? Into no, with your quiet Juma, the was bomb pie, and maybe and round the medal quite okay.
But don't you also think, say, yeah, not age, a factor we have because the age we on now, Nippon about si visa manas or prenning one. And didn't be sounds our question.
The woman said, Mamma Choa de Baco. Obi-Wan was only over 20s only you. But a bushel in any dinosaur. A bushel, Obi any way you bushel. On no call our branch, on no customer what last year who say, who said, tell the bushel, Obi no way you. And to one and young Brea. Also the son would be here.
Okay.
In the matter of one person break it. Now, I said I was here, you are bravo. And so, my just on any fabric anymore. Never found the bush of being a way. Or here, I did say Bushiano. And so, prefer. Or Jim Bushanafi, or him. Until Anamobia so to Benes can be out by Jim Bushanafi or him, so to Anamo. Sometimes, Mountain, almost of the way age not on time. A lot of youth. Most of them don't age not on time. Someone said they'll go for it to save the family from poverty.
Rotoga, and you see. Now, I'm saying 2 weeks in, and I'm saying 3 weeks in, and I am my own. And since some crazy see you Ghana. Now, also, meaning about all the ministries I would say somewhere you like the 5 ministries, evangelism, pastoral, prophet, apostle, any apostolic ministry. No, it's a professor in the BIA. Some who wants them, but as I'm a 2 new penny or Ghana, what they find say it's not in question. It's a professor, I mean, yes, you're addressing from a general perspective. And he, professor, some more, I some more, but to my
okay.
Like, don't even put names on the outside. Oh. Yeah, as a general thing. Yeah, there's some better professor. Yeah,
okay. Prophet Bia or Buffalo or Nieduma. Prophet Bia. Oh, because Obofono, on no ye in your match, the BBC on each row. And so, therefore, Bia or Angela on any year Juma. BBC to Abra Buma, now be able to be the editor of Obofono. Prophet Bia, the BBC, now go play out my soul to me. Because only above for the year, Juma. Only above the number, because above for the amount message, and work. And see, definitely, on medal the actual. But I suffer to more, but that's why so muhunu. Omusha, the shells of the case now, issue now. But we're forgetting about above for no. That's why it's above for Nakacha no. He will not mind them. Now we're doing the physical economy. Now we're doing a kumechi. Now why yeah? Obuama we humpa ye yache no above the yache no there. But all follow the special institution no. Above the physical one no. Na kuma no. Anyway, above you are so for baby so physical no. We are equipped tempered. And to be equipped tempered so there. Now who go cry kasakra ne kasakra na. On Finagopo because Nakuma Hamilton besides Sina Nakuma and the bar, the book for the body out bois, the Biennois, Nakuba catch a bit, obey the Nakuma so here.
I'm saying over 2 weeks and some Ghana, so what to be. Now, what is the feature of that issue? And then Pipe Bobbitt has a sound outcome of the question.
I have free case because I have free case.
Is it spiritually or not? Say per calculations, prophet.
Based on spiritual analysis, you know.
That's okay.
Physically, in the case will be free case.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
but so for now, who is in question? No, soon na who must act. Yeah.
I didn't say.
Na who must act? You can't na who must act. And I just said the rank, the spiritual rank, no, a swat before.
I didn't say
because it was a spiritual battle.
Okay.
It was a spiritual battle. Physical.
Oh, sir.
Yeah, I did almost more than a year. That was soon, sir. But so when to me, I'm control the war soon.
Physical.
It's not where I say on to the spiritual about physical. Because physical, we did our physical support more than spiritual support. And to result into one about physical now, or into one about physical now, because of physical influences, you know, those influences will support him to win the fight. But instead, according to one about physical, the influences let me and one will lose battle physically.
Oh, really?
That's spiritual. The man around starting.
I'm about just curiosity. I mean, just curious. So, the Nippon on any fight and spiritually, that person is strong.
Oh, you're powerful. Yes, spiritual Nippon is usually powerful. Well, and yeah, and so for some issues is usually powerful. But I think I can say, oh no, a ban or so a cofa and go for the cannon who soon so mechanical no more to ban. And so your spiritual support or banning your spiritual support. Ebe car 2 million water than on ebe bua no so for queer. But so for no susu nya obi am the buano anka susu no one ane anko. But when we say physical or was physical support more than spiritual support. It is a spiritually when you support if you be our crab na or the to never physical when you support. And so into what is susu by physical. Or never physical will be a support no. As the susu will be a support no. In the fight, we lose here. Yeah. Because no, so no hope. Say, physical idea, obey your support because all those in the phone, no more soon, you know, be a no other buano.
I didn't know. Prophet, I didn't know.
My mentor, I did that one. Obi Susan, who about the boxing. The more you are fighting the ring, the more that will lose energy and strength. It is Obi-Wan or better way here. At the end of the day, Obi lose spiritual strength and energy. Maybe it's spiritual energy necessary to be lose. Obi na ya the for ama no. The best is Obi reserve the energy and the strength no. No we ja nkwa wa konto kwa. That's what we will see into and the energy will amount. But at the end of the day we will see ma who be our own film.
Now, I want to say more quan, patamu.
As one or more a Munkuna patamu. The more Kusana, Baku Salanda, your best Baku Salanda say the game's over. But to be honest, that they are Mukusa one who surrender. Yeah.
It's a whole year no Marcus.
Obama more spiritual support if different soon go for and spiritual people. When you more support is more supporting by town energy. It's the Bama they know nya support the FUBR. But Obama no will say no. The only influence I was soon be the one there or the physical because of our connection physically, you know. The connection of physical them to have one my back fight will win. About physical, so Obiano or Buan.
Perfect. My English spiritual answer about physical. Let me say you have more 10 minutes to go. Because in my way, they are really so much concerned, but they be said the more kingdom number form. So they are Sebio, so for pennies are it will not two holding cell. A bassy, I said a Bema and Maguase, affected Mamma. Someone was industry in the Monco say. as a one word the other no affect him. Now until me bow. I don't know be used to Yankopon spirit to me na obi use comfort spirit na comfort ni to me want me for overcome our more spiritual world. Why?
In the spiritual world, we don't deal with Nyankopo to me and Abonsa to me. In the spiritual world, we deal with supremacy. About supremacy. It's not about who Nyankopo said so we need that.
Okay.
Okay, Bible now, Daniel, the book of Daniel chapter 1, the book of Daniel chapter 1, what side no? 110 what side no? Okay, Bible now say Daniel born 521 days a year no. Nyankopo two first man and born for even Gabriel. So for Daniel a bit study ambre no. And ma odi Israel na ebre Daniel no. Demon I even prince of Persia and demon even Persia. Echi Nyankopo born for even Gabriel. Kidnapping and also caging for 21 days. Whilst Gabriel was suffering under the custody of Persia. Meanwhile, Persia was a demon. Gabriel was a divine angel. But demon to me would angel even Gabriel. Because why? In the spiritual realm, no Persia, now who they see Gabriel. It doesn't matter say that Gabriel in Akupo before. And Persia demon. The demon Persia was able to beat Gabriel hands down because there was a supremacy. The supremacy of Persia was higher than the supremacy of Gabriel. Into 1 year, I am Gabriel. Now, who poses different angel, and also the supremacy no, higher than Persia, which is Michael. It's Michael no buy, and Michael so buy one back in the name of Nyankopo. Or the queen in the name of supremacy. It's a Michael Super or be soon supremacy. That doesn't mean we are the same. It's a Michael Yakupo to change. No more queen as strength. It's based on the strength that Michael was in Persia. Michael was able to beat Persia down and he was able to release Gabriel from the custody of Persia. And Sana Michael Nakasai is an Gabriel. Eddie Bread Daniel. It's okay, Bible says Michael is an Odi Sharifi gave them what bread, Daniel, or Kasha Daniel said. Gabriel, which is the angel of God, was kidnapped and beat by Persia. That's why your prayer answer was delayed. It's not Michael, but Daniel said, the entire empire now one that Onya Onya answer. Then empire will be studied delay say. Or both for now in the time they be studied brand. Demo be chain and locking up. No, baby, jail. It's biblical. And in the spiritual world, no, we don't fight by God or devil. We fight by supremacy.
Okay, into prophet work I say be a level 10. Na me hope na more level 7. Make me know me meet start. Assuming that we level 10 or now me or level 7 or say you cross be no started trouble and maybe more yes sir. And to you say Obama no one danger be man.
Brother, let me tell the spiritual word is about supremacy.
No, but
the man who's supposed to check. Maybe the man supposed to check the spiritual rank of the woman first before he went for the battle.
Really?
I don't know be back on. Yeah, I don't know be back on. Check the rank spiritually. I don't know. If one rank, who's the rank of society and Amenko or Bebo?
In the one nam ho say ya mutimi hu say win and rank is win and rankings and this will be
yeah.
One nam
spiritual say me hu first we are spiritual person. Me are spiritual person. Me hu rank. I just say I trouble chest and our forehead. And now one sound or rank a retro. It's me who rank there actually go huna. Then they compare me now. I bet you say 7 no kwana 7 no.
I see.
But who am I said? When we say depend rank the social media so so ngada ko. Yeah mo.
Okay, prophet. You had you. Because for the past last week Diana and some doors were Ghana. But and we ya mamos and we ya mamu prophetic ministry no kura. But let's do this. Inti asama wo ka kire you obi bi o wa ni wo Ghana bi anso hu se na ntokwa between osofo bema na osofo oba no na spiritual ne ba ani so ana wonkwa na hu
obi bi o wa ni bia na wa kom je wo hu se sa na te
na je me ba indi sa sofi se ono ne nafofo do so pa physical sofo do so pa na spiritual o man one sa ana on betray no
ana me ka se me tell me say obi wo mu a spiritually who to cry mama tell spiritually who na who win crampo na who win to kwa na ene de welu belusu no ene se de welusu definitely we win no we win fight no kwa no ene de welusu no ene se de welusu no for you to get it back no ana no we top in happen easy
Brother, do me a favor. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, ene me tell say so be man what them one osusu na me no fia befo ko akosi ani na me tumi bu wa wo fia befo hands down na me ji wo ye de ne brawo na wo di ye wa meka na wo se me ndara ko share na me ko wo fia befo no you know the energy I went there and lost the strength I went in and lost it ma ko lose energy and strength asumi aya na ko ba ma di wo stroma wo star brawo ana wo nu nyama brawo na wo di ye wo nka me mebo da mebo da me do idiot with him
let's do this
wo bisa so no we no ko susu mu a we no so ni ko susu mu a physical we so jina wo preach ba susu de e ko so man no ha we no so kokko ka ntokwa we so jina wo preach fe ba susu mu no ha you all come on Yankopon kwa nani. Easy.
Oh, but this is idea we. Ana.
Yeah, so sorry, no kusunsum kwa ya dia ma wo sunsum. Na ya wo hwe o say kana ko na sia. All right so about that and we sell life. Easy. Sunsum to kwa. Oh, it's only to kwa wo ko obi ampata. Yeah, kwa ampata. Unless
but wouldn't one interesting thing? The Musa software work Ghana and were very quiet. Either say Oman Kabia Mabema, no man Kabia Ma or Bano. With the exception of Obadi Kuno supporting the area, which is very normal. But so do any boo pa, soft from 24 Ghana, you'll be crying because it ceasefire until it's a case, a call. Police.
The fight, my brother, the fight was more than maybe Taliban and America.
Welcome,
because my brother, the kind of fight I call so we try that's what we that's what it's the best of down no because it's also for what you say we not also for go to the chair pata so what suffering in the first place. Me say suffer no o preaching na fefe but also susu mu man no onya kweka de wiasa ba wi ama no
no but spiritually omo consistency to kwa so atwa na the whole corner so lose a onya punishment na
dabio tie
sento kwa na wi
me ba susu na dia ye tell ran the so a what is the physical gate man as boy ye move your susu ye mbu obi a value boy usunsum who ni control bio like we am okay to ye like we are supposed to be from number like all your power to be seized do me a way we ta awde yesunsum aduma nyina it will cease abofo from eye de ye nyoma man kofu na from bi omo mabio you hear okay to be ye because we live in a factory so we don't have any power to invoke any angel. Before you can invoke an angel, unless you have to be spiritual powerful and very high rank person. And to work with also you can't invoke. Apart from the secret society, Freemason now you may have everything. Now you are a first degree. A first degree mercy. How dare you go meeting dead? Can a first degree Freemason go to temple, go to brotherhood meeting late, and you think you'll be allowed to enter enter into the temple? Who dare you? Even grandmaster cannot go to the temple late, and you the first degree. Obi wa 33 degree. Obi wa 33 degree in freemason cannot even go late in meeting, and you first degree. That's how it operates.
All right, Prophet Oka, your mind with me and Sana Yanko. Back to your war. Anyway, okay, my here's a question. We are Nipa Mirina send this question on myself. I must say, fine, spiritual on a CAV. Say, you see, to go on my jaw. The spiritual on a we,
almost 80. Was there on Marco, but more could I be a pata, but Muku, never go Saranda and Abaku Lusuvia. Near one video, movie, not near one Lusa. Yeah, now, on master, like say, I should give it back so that you people will not be enemies in the spiritual world and physically you will not be enemies. And that's what they are doing, solving or amending their differences so that they will not be a permanent enemies to each other.
All right,
but maybe they are going to the rank, will lose the rank.
Edmond person who said, the CAD, say my back could be or court here. You can simply based on that to conclude say Tani Padel soon to Quano. Any dear, I mean. But this is what Edmond wants to find out. Say Sofu Bearman, Obusa Moa, and Ubia turning it down. Time who's Obana coffee for support, and now spiritually, Amasa.
Especially Basa, that's why I make us say if the physical will be an opinion.
But spiritually, so Busa Moa.
Everybody, spiritually, no. Spiritually, everybody turns him down. Will be a turning it down.
Okay.
And so we say that two soon on young boy, or the back physical will be a bit of one. Physical or the back physical will be also a fino. That is a Ayaka.
Okay, now, Prophet, anyway, I will repeat that question based on who post we had got to. DMV about physical, a bad news or no. On say, you will need to be the more traditional rulers. I mean, Ghana and Angas are more kind of composition of more protocols and more stakeholders. Or man, because a minus Monsana. We, the political leaders in the free world, the executive top ranks, the judicial top ranks, and legislative body, any certain key influential people in the various institutions now. You buy him for us, so you move through. I saw for you money and nest, and are traditional rulers. And what the person want to find out is that. Sa idea is see time it drew physical, the man felt betrayed, Don't you also think, it was part of, some of the rumor and for speculative say, we're losing the contact with the current president of the country. Ain't a man here on concern. Because when him reports be free, Charles Owusu, so who follow political talks in our media, I do. Charles Owusu come and be a bit passe. Any hopes now do you come and be a bit passe about Sophia Canasini? It was so clear, I said, not state in Ankasa was directly involved. It's like they were looking for him. And Omanyano. Because there is no way, assuming it's Omo accusation about Omiyankofo was behind this. There's no way about Omiyan bet to me initiating orders through the IGP, in detaining Sophie without notifying a Kufuado and someone make his decision. In the physically and spiritually, we read the mindset of Nkrofonibia about this.
Mami Joe, and yet physical political power. And on with this side of Mumbuano. As a result of what happened as spiritual world, and the influence physical.
Oh, but so what they can't wear we. No, I did not be any suasem.
Now,
a person like
one, even physical, because they are physical, be one. Because almost some warning in an only way, Obia with the battle, what's going on? Obia so no be. And so be a jar softener to his own fate. Obey Biara, obey to me stepping in, I don't know. Sanibody when you obey no be when you obey who's the neighbor with you or the power to intervene. That person also have eyes. Almost no, I do come be a me. And first time you're president, and first time you're vice president, me come and me. So everybody has to leave him to his fate. I was so much spiritual that physical kwano na make dinga ka say na here dey say I didn't use mu bi am but the physical on me boa but the way say omo a me boa no spiritual no omo so about physical obo so omo boa no so the people that will support him spiritually no omo so na they are waiting for him at physical world and when they came to physical to omo boa no
it's okay. Prophet Oga, you're not even.
You're paying for now, so come boarding now. You're paying for now, so when you're no. You're paying for now, so when you're any. You're paying for now, any.
Oh, okay.
And all of them get to know that if they involve themselves in it, what will come upon them, they will not solve it.
Oh, but
that's why they have the power.
I know, but say the second, the normal, the mebao. Say we be cause or spiritual and I say oh but physical now take a different position it will punish or
so we are there
say be cause or spiritual okay na say fine spiritually when you want to kwa na be ni so na say physically go for you be boa wa omo no omo wa ani a astra on say punish o man
that be so be boa wa yem punish no but people especially say Obe lose weight, obe lose strength and energy.
Okay.
And most of the time, no, the energy and strength, no, is much valued more than gold and silver in physical world.
Okay, that's fine.
See, get to me those energy, spiritual energy, because energy now would travel to astral world. The energy that you use to travel to astral world, no, and now when you saw what defend you. Now when you society now, how can you travel again?
All right, Prophet.
How can you travel?
4:08, and then yes, okay, be on your time exactly 4. You need these two things now here and there. But when you better was because me say you better was I'm say asemi ba you know na ja public ni bebre. Aside say you really a physical meaning say the politics be shame mu you so na ntema say nti na afi na betray because it was very strange because na strange dodo. So man, I mean you are a suffer in a crime you can unku nipa. So he was entitled I mean per Ghana mu Supreme Court I say offense be when you bailable would few circumstances if you be a giant nipa kwa on one kasani safety will be in danger and sometimes judges do use more discretion say if that is the case here you're finding to holding cell but we show more visiting and if what they were saying is true say I mean president to suffer that's what we say or nation's prophet
even those MP before I'm calling 10 hospital kwano. The police told them that someone Floyd they will shoot them.
I heard that story too. Yeah, I heard that from Hobson.
The party in power that control the affairs of the security. The members of the party has gone there. The security told them that one we will shoot two people.
Yeah, so I want to say that buffalo be I didn't entiasi. Then I never my clarity questions.
So in the spiritual world, there was a threat. Physically, there was a threat. In you lose your life.
I see.
So all those that went there physically to visit him, they have to live there because they were threatened that they will shoot them. So some will so police for the power move for because they are threatened with someone shoot you.
Thank you, Prophet. And now air question you not spiritually monitor.
Once said I am a member of this party, so what? You are a member of this party, so what? Your government, your party is the power zone. I will shoot you. So the all of them have to leave. Everybody's scared of his life. So whoever tries physically and spiritually, you will lose your life or you will lose something. So you have to back off and leave into his faith.
Let's do this. September 13th at 5:55 p.m. This is what you did. This is what you wrote. Mr. President, Nana Akufo-Addo, IGP, Dr. George Akufu-Dampare, citizens of Republic of Ghana, kindly have mercy on my brother, I like that word, my brother and senior colleague, Bishop Owusu-Bempah and his men. Not because he is a man of God, but humbly request your mercy on him and his men, and grant them bail or release. I humbly plead on his behalf. Have mercy and show him mercy. Is that a hypocritical statement?
But you're saying that's what?
It's not hypocritical. And you say, yeah, oh, can't be.
No.
No.
It was from my heart.
Really? Now, if that was deeply from your heart, at that time, said you physical. Okay, prophet. As some everybody who knows spiritually, send a busy better.
Definitely, but I didn't want to make
you didn't answer the question. Like, a bit, any net you could be in your
yes.
Any effort was made to reach him.
Effort, physically, I did not make any effort.
Spiritually,
because spiritually, no, there's no effort. I didn't make any effort because no matter spiritual person, who don't, important to quoi. So two of you will fight to say one will surrender.
but say now, we know him proud to the occurrence. And I think a woman notice now. We can't talk on so, Anna.
That the guy, Samishi said, you want some more. That's my someone who said, Bibi service, and no one information to this person, or man can quick temper. But in a group of private, as I shall come home with you, or man for Makuma. No one got no more set travel. It's very power, no, we know. Near coming who said, now what this row? Any back as I come with you, or because I put the one. I'm not saying you said Nippon on Nippon, Nippon, we are there. And you leave the president to his own fate. Opportunity, another should be because Osha to Kwana, so for spiritual perspective now. Osha. So funny, I went. Then to one of one association. So funny, Genya. Pre-notice. Then you will so. When the pre-notice, what was that to one association? Then you will never so. One guy. I saw for the after work catcher. The defense December 2020. I saw the Shan come found who said the other when in 2021. What's here? I some question. I saw the video by so much. How much is also from home? The best of my own cop. Now what's here? Now sitting in a two book. So there's nothing I can do because 31st December 2020, I heard a lot of prophets who prophesy about this prophet. That this is ahead of him. Are you careful? Any public fight, I know no beer. Only need a summa kuma. What's here? One way, you are so the yatra. But who I just wait for Akuma? And today, I made my year. This is a tell me, Jimmy. I'm not one that's out to call him sent to Quanaso saying, why wouldn't himself so? Above crack catch wind, and I'm back at you with you.
Oh, above, how do you know it's above for catching the prophet?
My brother, I know him like I said, my family too. So I know.
I wouldn't because that's the next question I'm going to say. Angels and one more danger, because I did, I bring him ministry down power. Because either you like it or not, you want to accept it or not, no. He became the face of the prophetic ministry.
Because I don't know what the Russian fight, no. Or then I'm offering you the Russian fight. When there's a spiritual battle and you can't fight alone, you fight with your angels. I know about some with the demons and the spirit. And about in the spirit, I will know about for no.
Hey!
Then I pressure wood, it's in the Bible. Demon pressure beat and rock, get their hands down. It's in the Bible. And here the first time I see that.
No,
that's a true fact.
But I say, yes, I don't want to for more. To say demons are quite.
That's the truth. Why should I lie?
I understand. About him, yeah. Your master, can undertone, you know. Because I did with the prophet.
It's in the Bible. We know an intellectual person. I only Bible being said. And your first time a demon abu nyame before. A demon to go for the demon, a go for the. I'm telling you.
But man, ya demo.
No, Almighty Gabriel, all the communication angels in heaven, on the control, on the go best to Yabono.
Yeah, because someone ya dear.
Yeah.
I am person me man ya dear and say, There's like a munina moon intervening. I'm interceding on his behalf. The moon say a kingdom fight. No. Anyway, Prophet, what can you be?
Me want to lose energy. Now, my dear, I'm the back.
Prophet, I see. Indeed, bad prophet. Anyway, what message you know? You see, you're a messages you want to mobile. Jaffe, dear Ben, a coma, irrespective of the threat in your money for Mujano. Why, what happened?
And say, who's there? Or no, so from a calendar. Obi and Rock will be mobile until some of the Susan. Who was there fighting a good year? You have to surrender. Once surrender, you will not get support. The support will come in after you have surrendered. Oh, the different surrender. Let's say, oh, Bona, and many Bona surrender, so Bona, and maybe a bit with them a Benny. But if I was surrender, was my general. But here in the case, the only way a woman will put them there was surrender, don't surrender here and Sana, people come in. Because on even on surrender, how do you know they will lose and lose here? So you have to live to say the fight is over, and so we say depending on lose and lose here. Or lose you here was okay, fight on lose here. So we should go in and rescue him.
And you made a what surprise here, pal. Because 2 weeks seems a journey people be drinking. Anyway, Prophet, you say I don't know put yourself in this situation. You say wo and I say to and can say in Gabe, you will withdraw presence from Astral World and also better swallow or Asofa. Because from what the description in my will meet you.
Me by we are say now me start to say Juma way I may Yakupo Dingwin. The guy comes to quiet so same that. Me can be that. And to quiet so same me make a can be that. Because I know the consequences of it. I know that me go to qua. I was also me take the length and the breadth of the fight. Now my check the rank. Now my check above for me no more now. I should say fast me on the baby lusu and the baby ni. Me was the baby lusu I met time me a time. Was the baby nearly a call. That's how I do my things. Me mean for my kuma. Me analysis. Analysis. I share. The projection what are the consequences of it? Many victory and a melusu. Me want say negative signal. Agent where the chase a melusua. I will draw. Just to maintain my position in the Astral World. There's some member called Meko to Kwame Lusu. None of rank so let's say number 4. I will not do that.
Prophet, you don't want to answer my question, no. To be back, so the father say you are in this situation. Okay, just analogy. Say be a spiritual, if you say the idea would defeat you, listen to Kwasi area. The Kawana won't say, I can say, I wait me, I withdraw myself from Astral World. So, my hobby, no, like embarrassment in your manner. And I want to be yes, sir.
You don't need to withdraw yourself. You still go there. As far as it took time for you to reach that level you reached before you came down, you give yourself time. You give yourself time. Now, me have cancer. I was afro. I was robium. I could do top robium. So, and found the treatment you receive in Astral World. So, rank is what I was soon more. And for treatment, obey now soon. But the for treatment, what's the water in your position back?
But the point is, in this a body say will be rank so tia to me and your man no yen the first no like prophecies
to me and your man no to me first no
healing to me okay
yeah to me it will flex physically I didn't so no it will flex physically I don't know maybe you should tell us so rank so no that no be so better physical or the physical connections with church members so say with spiritual power like if you go who the crowd, who want the first and who are there? Who shall come to me? Shall come to the first and so shall come. Who give you a because you operate through the rank. Rank is right to be and the idea which we as far as your spiritual ability is concerned. it's no longer there. It will go down.
And then what be some sort of now me bow. Inti young funny say prophet. I'm trying to talk on behalf of these innocent guys. Fancy Prophet Walker. And I remember one of our boys say, did you achieve? Since you had the Abar, so for the on the boys, Kandahar boys, the Delta Force boys, boys. So our boys now he did the much, you know. Yeah, Omunim say, like almost a name crowd, Omueni, and I Omueni Omuhun to Kanye.
And Quality Omueni, and Quality Omueni. And Aquani Oweni you. Aquani what is going on in the spiritual world? Because who suffer now, who I know do suffer Latino, who suffer, who suffer a cobano, a parano. And to me, who dear, also.
I see.
I was also, yes, because on sale, or shall I say, what I want to say, also from on sale, no, shall I think, that is what who dear woo. Don't know, because of that, we are the future father, you know. I'm not going to say, I'm going to cry, more. But he doesn't know what you, the father, the spiritual father, you are going through in the spiritual world.
But at their instance, I'm crying we also are godfathers, no? Like spiritual fathers, no? Maybe I will be training a crab man.
You cannot be higher than the one who trained or taught you.
Okay.
Only way you see more than what your father sees, or you be higher than what your father, the level your father has reached, it's maybe unless you offer baby for. Once you are with your father, now who suffer baby for. And who decides you need a cabo, who the father need you know, and then the dear father so the cabo ma, who not double, ever so father dear. But who is so father, no one in the and you never be higher than him.
All right, Prophet, let's do this. Kadio, not mentioning names. Then finally say Camp A, Camp B. Angels been fighting from Camp A, and angels been fighting from Camp B. I had here who be like Okaibi. Like not mentioning the names of two camps, no. Fancy A and B. A horror angels are not demons when they go, and the B horror angels or demons when they go. You just mention the names, don't distinguish. Say, Papa. I say.
No, I will not mention him. Bear on the side.
I don't want you to do that. That's not what I want. I don't want.
Yeah, I know. Bear on the side, no, the white angels and the echo. Or by the side, no, the black and red angels and echo.
Combination. I don't want those power when I number no back with the dos chabako.
That you, yes, about no mess about the strength.
Okay. I see.
Oh, yeah. If maybe I can be say maybe make for one engine back up. We make for engine better 1,000, but me one engine better to other engines nina. That was strength, not about numbers. Spiritual world, no. We don't fight with numbers. We fight with strength, with the supremacy. So in the spiritual battle, it's about supremacy. It's not about numbers. It's not about divine or no divine.
Okay.
Who is going to me crampo? Now, who the above for now about 1,000. Never be me for demon back up. Let's say the demon where they say above for the demon that go above 1,000, and above 1,000. And first of demon. The other make you should demon 1,000. Who be so above for back up? Above for boom demon 1,000 to me now. So it's not a numbers.
The best say above for the
No, the spirit doesn't die. Spirit doesn't die.
Oh, okay.
But they surrender. Spirit doesn't die, but they surrender.
It's the prophet. From observation, I know sent to question maybe a dream and who ways are both spirits and me in the Shia Coin. Would you this a spirit to benefit in a fight as stop us out of me?
Spirit I don't want to fight as stop a fight, you know.
Like no, obey me both the black and the red and the white and all we see. Could there be a spirit to be or no bit age must stop us?
You was with the brea. It was with the bra. Or me a black. So much me have stopped the whole fight. It was with on red. Or me not stop the whole fight. It was with on me a white. Or me not stop the whole fight. That is what with some me who define you can stop. Or me not stop the whole fight. What I say? Is the one black angel can stop all the blacks, all the red and divine and white angels. Omu na hands down. And follow a demon.
I see.
Every time a demon can beat thousands of angels. One demon can beat. A demon is Asimodi. Only 1 million angels be now. 1 million angels.
I don't know, cause all tormenting Ghana. Okay. Now you're talking about Hashipayu.
Or your powerful demonic angel. Who offer thousands of angels?
Nanti ya so from penny for.
Now who about 4,000 and now 1 million. Now who about 1 million back? Above from 1 million fee heaven back. I see more than what my woman now and first of the demon. No way the papa. Ono Bozano putting was a summer, Bosam of loose Bosam Teta, or Bozo putting was a summer. No, some Asimodi. And to what you are Bosan fight from the Teta and Sankasawana. Asimodi no Kokotan to one. Asimodi is like Michael, I will not go side. Asimodi. Asimodi no, the position not Michael Pepe. And on a chief warrior. Mike, Asimodi is a chief warrior or you're powerful.
Eddie, Professor Oka, and into what way is your level, Benny?
And to what way on? I never go to say, Omina, or maybe and Swati and Atasiasi and a view. Omina was as I see we also. The spiritual world of this earth, physical earth, surface, you know.
Oh, okay.
I know Omako, underworld, and now in Swati and now a view. And the mountains, the surface of the earth, the dry surface of the earth, which is the desert one. Desert.
Okay. And then you want my injury say, what can you do? Can you pray? Another can time. With the fact, what is the root cause? I did a this trouble with it too. Aside the year when it's Gasamana.
Yes, remember, what do we say? I didn't go fast when you're about to say. Or Ban was a son, every born side. But Susanna was a son, conversion or converting, and my Yakupo side was Yakupo for the demons now as I'm by Yakupo side. I believe you, Finipa.
I see.
What I say? And the somebody will say, I come when you travel or the demons now, but I deal with Christianity because maybe I want to tell on person the money no one is on person who knows what the money is on person making the footfall or pay the footfall. All about the demons never. It is a better come or better to money or such a little baby and the demons now they I didn't know I saw from Ghana, more shama who are best I do. Means
just off he fought a very good fight. Like over in the bottom.
Yes. Only I say, or Nippon or say the image of the Christianity with demons no obey, or the demons like Christianity, and all the demons better sorry. I may answer now I'm going to be a police FE. I saw a thing I could pour up on my story to me. I was a shot in Yanko. Somebody understand the all my clients are into a Costapono. I was to be every Togo, a Ghana. Now, migration for some of my family group. On best upon. Now, the family migration for Naku border. Then, the family have boom migration for they will rub Ghana can't command him. Ghana, I say. And see, somebody understand. I go different territory. That's no problem. That's all you room. Or remember the a no man of Kitano. On that kind of man, baby or one. No new territory with empty handed. No matter your mother for new territory. So then your mother leave room with the no faster than mother room. So that's how it is.
Professor Oka, we must ask him.
I'm to say, hey, who are you to stop me? Tell mommy from no matter than new territory.
Or strong, sir. No, I dare the one and say entertain the man. Because me, okay, that's okay. Prophet Oka, you're not doing the uncle. I'm say Ghana, right? Ghana. Who say I mean, maybe some started a debate between Christians and Muslims. But the Christians believe that Ghana is a Christian. They say on Ghana, even though it's a secular nation, but Christians don't believe it's still Ghana a Christian country because almost all the doors. Okay, the soldiers of Christ, ambassadors of Jesus Christ. Now, who say obi base ya oba abeyero? Don't you think say more betray more core duty for protecting the Christianity?
How?
Senka.
You wanted the soldiers of Christ to wait in to stop where?
Yes, because Busha fighter Beman that was the motive. And then self gain or protected the Christian. Says oh Bemudia Bremu Kwampaso. I don't think so he was right in any, like he was wrong in any way. Because the fan say Uku school because
you understand, but the only said that so for the I saw where I don't know. You have to do consultation first. Why consultation? You can't go in to fight with somebody without consultation. So checking the panel rank. And so for instance, or checking the panel rank, who knows any panel rank is saying no. And now both each other no. And rather than cast I now both each other no. And so for the cast no. No, yeah, only yeah, aware. No one say based on the analysis. The fact as of our the the best of us said, Ubema umbre, no one seek spiritual help, as baby, so that who's happened to Kwana, they will come in to support you. Why, yes, sir, almost cast out of your children, no will go soon, I will go straight without taking extra help from baby. And to one of my head in to one of my head in I've been a couple of nobody will do that, nobody will come and support you. But the woman pre-notice there. Say no, it's me walk. No, I couldn't have met from my back. About my way, or Madame will say, almost can to come and support you. One catch your baby, you went in into one of my dear, I think over threat. Nobody want you.
About mom would betray me say no, and there's someone in their friendship when you say.
No, that is the word between because the word between is the one cast naturally. No, mama will promise.
Okay. Like mama man support to say no. Say in the morning in a relationship best say. Now only say more spiritual order him say men disrespect more. Him say momra na mo kan ho to me from my understanding him say in fact because look I dear white one baby, omo your madi. Black episode or the trouble them. Na say white for white ni ba kwa stand firm so or stopping her. Na say ya allow na manabona. Say it's not right. I don't know so about cross. Oh, this is like cross pollination. Oh, baba cross it, about cross trouble one side. Why do you do that? Zawaka. So why are you my check? You want to meet that?
That's how the order is. So we have to follow the protocol on order.
But do you remember sometime most of could be Baba prophecy said now the sitting president of Baby. I'm a source of a dear Nimu say or best stop it at that. Indeed, he stopped it by the word of God or Yakupo to stop it. But so Bekaya, what's this Sataman to query a day? No, crowd cocoa boas and to query. Am I a president hotel? You remember?
Yeah.
Entirely na we the one boy. But said one more proud notice.
Yes, because on my information on my pre-notice, I second the support before I go to Pano.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh no, we just want to be sure. Let's say we are Bassa Antina or cancer.
I was aware of the incidents about the prophecy.
Oh, okay.
I was aware that this was going to happen. He went to him to go and stop it. He knows that he cannot do or stop it alone. Because the man in question in power, the president in question in power, he did not alone brought him to power. I was part of it. So if I was part of those who brought him to power, then the same president no one. Those who will help him to come to power, the same people have to come together to protect the man at the same time. So no one of them power there, and you want to talk about the other. But as far as you don't want to power, I'm not speaking about power. And they said, if you want to papa, that's also yeah. You can't do it without me. You have to do it with me. Because of what because me meaning there, me yeah, secretly, I have power. That's our keys, you know, I want me more. So if you see papa, the keys that I can use to defend the man, anyone want more. So you need my support so that I'll come in also to deploy my keys in connection with yours, so you can save the man. That's why he knows the spiritual protocol and order. He gave me pre-notice that this is the incident. I told him I'm aware already. Oh, I'll come and support you. If I see that the fight is heavier than you, I'll come here and support you. But if I see that the fight is below you, I will leave you alone to fight it because you can win. So when I saw that the fight was heavier than him, I have to go in here and support him. That's all that.
Mr. Prophet, when you
talk now somebody be asked to touch the phone, so I'm out for me. You're careful.
Oh, but I do anyway. When you person call back to, me call back to more spiritual orders. Obi be a mobile line used to be a sending message the bar phone be as obi as what I was saying. Because for the past 2 weeks, dear Prophet, now you know I say, oh, if you move person with the 20 vice president image by Omia, yes, what she shall say. Because now Obi and Tiadi and I say, for nothing, make cramp on us a much me, more mammy that treatment, you know.
No political party.
Yeah.
Is involved and the presidency did not betray him. The presidency has no connection with it. I had just that feel of way feel no almost my body now way. Obi asusuro. Additionally, they can go to one can't be
but Ebi Monso say what disrespecting.
I don't know a friend of also. Say. Down also. You're careful. Oh, me kwa me muda dada. Na me ya chem. Okay, we won there ya me say. Let's just go kwa hu. So fu bi o fra wa ka kire o. Okay, we wa ka kire so kwa we hu class dada. Na so wa kwa na ti say ni da ho na do ko yen no. You see, obi e me bua. Let's just we ya we ni da ho pa na that way. We lusu. To one so we be ko. Na who say we dey me bua.
To no ankasa no spiritual enya dey a shocking no. Don't you think say the first time I will listen to Kenti Amana why shock? Ana
shock. Now,
I know Felisa na both one disappointed.
No when that's so baby. When that's so number.
That's okay.
And then if when you're shocker, and then the shock. Because no when that's so baby, that's so number.
Was it physical or spiritual? Well, they don't go into detail. Was it which one?
That's a spiritual.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Protoga, yeah, and then wow, what's that also? Uposi adi. Now I clarify say it wasn't hypocritical. Who are appealing to people seeing Jaino. Now let's do this. September 8th. This is the last one. 2 weeks of missing with 2 prophecies are the good. Before our year baby take a break, you know, what can I say about general cleaning or African continent? I'm going to address that issue, okay? What can send me some messages in the prophet because you are here exactly an hour 10 minutes. Me pese be CDB. You are 2 hours exactly 10 minutes. Pese you ending at DB to me on your time now. Unim. What can send me now you're talking about general cleaning 2 weeks ago. September 8th, you had the Adibi Kokoto. Everything is set for general cleaning. Ivory Coast. Africa is returning to military regime. That says the Lord. Prophecy by Prophet Cosmos Walker Afran. The bone of contention here is they want to know this is not astral projection, right? No. Can you answer us? It's not, right?
Yeah.
Because what should I do? Says what can say that says.
This is a prophecy.
Okay, now Prophet, meaning say last 3 weeks and sana ye break, you know. What can't say Ivory Coast for only than the Winnie Papa and now on Fawasimun Yagro. Yeah, and I'm open with 2 a day.
There was a media, my second message at home. They have my message. I have their number. I mean, I have the present number. So I have they have my message. And Osha, I was say, they are on guard.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what I see.
Oh, more preventive measures.
Yes, some of them, based on what I see is that, oh, yeah. Though the American and the but almost all my also.
Oh, when I said that's okay.
What I see that on my was yes.
But our spiritually, so who is all my domos, right?
Spiritually, on my also, but on also on my dano, and to me over power cool.
All right, Prophet, what can I have here? When you get here, now almost boys and started question. I don't want to go into it, but what the best chance here was said, that says the Lord. Oh, yes, sir, and I say it's idea we there, baby. That's what you taught us here, yes, sir. Because I know that there was a free number, but it can be reversed, right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, make so you're not now. Okay, it is still praise the Lord, but it is still like I said. You didn't know what it is still, but the Nippon are still amount it's not still, but that's it. So without anywhere still, the other just said you almost by your own way.
Oh, okay. So this one is so tentative, like
it's not still, so something they can do.
Oh, okay.
And one thing I want to tell people is that who are listening to us that the leader of coup protests, coup makers in Guinea, and leaders of coup protests in Mali, the soldiers, they are in talking and communicating with the military in Uganda, Abicus.
Oh, you ran Museveni.
What's it?
Museveni.
Yeah, they are in talk with Uganda, Togo, Abicus, Burkina, and one country, Membodi, Cameroon. Yeah, and talk of those people because this head of states, you know, Omar Kamchom, Omar, I see almost say they are the problem of Africa.
Yes.
So they are in talking with their military personnel. What do you mean? Guidelines. And I feel almost connecting those military in those countries to Western powers. Almost connected in France government, Russia government, and American government. Our many Western power support so that almost overthrow my as almost Western support. Almost a connection in the Western world. But one thing I want to also clear is that Burundi did a cook deal. There was a Russian man who's a businessman who had a connection with him. The same businessman has a connection with French president or France president.
It seems the lines number boy. My interest is having your Prophet Walker, and wrap it up. You do time a prophet, keeping in check. You don't have to records, you know. And there's half a lines in the air, you see, you know. And try any prophet mra na in last part the show. Yes. Prophet Walker, welcome back.
Thank you.
I know, say, issue a bad address, so why? Yeah, my end discuss it.
Okay.
Prophet, you know, say, yeah, conclude my. What you are trying to say, you know, that's fine. Because the concern and comfort we show, you know, I'm sorry to say that when it comes to issues like this, human beings are sometimes very selfish. Their main concern is Ivory Coast. What will book Rube 5 for her? Uganda, Togo, Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso, and Cameroon, right? Say,
Yeah.
Gota, and Damboya, almost try to almost what they did, and they see, say, the old people are the problem of African continent. They almost try to talk to the various military ranks, you know, so that they get rid of the old clubs. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes. No one more approach. That's where we ended off. But you know, what do you say? You're concerned by Ivory Coast. I know, say, there's another country who person that's okay. We will respect your privacy. Maybe for safety and I say be a wild personal reason. It's okay. Now, the entire concern is Cote d'Ivoire. At the way see Cote d'Ivoire, I will likelihood. In Cote d'Ivoire, the much concern. Unprecedented, you know. How frequent are you in contact with him, like updating him on daily basis about the pending coup?
I mean, sure, baby. Ivory Coast.
Yes.
Alassane Ouattara. He amending the constitution to be in power for third term was influenced by Alpha Conde. One country, I don't want to mention the name, the election of that country, like it was a chaos. There was a chaos in the election. People died. It was influenced by Alpha Conde.
Oh, then he's a bad guy.
He's a bad guy. Russian businessman who has a connection with Putin, has a connection with Emmanuel
Macron,
French president. This businessman decided to go to Guinea to do investment over there. He sent almost $200 million to Guinea. When the money got to Guinea, Alpha Conde, united with the Central Bank of Guinea governor, united with him, they freezed the accounts of the gentleman, the businessman. They took the money off, and they told the gentleman that the money has disappeared from the Central Bank of Guinea. Okay. $200 million, almost $200 million. The gentleman sent private investigator to Guinea to investigate about his money. The investigator got back to him and found out the money was stolen by the Alpha Conde and the governor of Central Bank of Guinea. This gentleman reported the case to Putin in Russia and report to French president because Guinea, French country or France is their colonial master, former colonial master. So France has power over Guinea. They have influence in their affairs. So he reported the case to French president as well because he had to connect with him. They also sent spies and investigators to there to investigate in the Central Bank of Guinea. And they found out that that's not the only thing Alpha Conde has done. He has done a lot of this thing to other foreign investors. When you bring money into Guinea to invest, he connived with the Central Bank staff. Then they stole the money, and they will tell that the money has disappeared from the system. So this is how this guy is making the country and invested. And when he does that, he gives out the money to Alassane Ouattara and one country president I know. So these two presidents will hide the money for him.
I see.
And mind you, Alpha Conde is not a native of Guinea. Alpha Conde is a native of Burkina Faso, as well as Alassane Ouattara.
Yes.
Alassane Ouattara was also a native of Burkina Faso.
Yeah, he's a Burkina
They
Faso.
only find themselves in Burkina Faso, Guinea and Ivory Coast through migration and Asawa. Alassane Ouattara, every year Ivory Coast ni, every year Mampeni through asylum seeking, refugee process. Alpha Conde, every year Guinea ni through asylum seeking. Omo ina Burkina Faso, but most Burkina Faso, Burkina Faso, there was a crisis in Burkina Faso, and the crisis was a famine crisis, a crop. I was there 83 days ago in Guinea. So I come and see Burkina Faso some years back, and the man for Burkina, Ivory Coast and Guinea. So Alassane Ouattara and Alpha Conde, they are used to no minimum Burkina. And so I'm going to naturalize these very countries. So I'm communicating as a president. I'm communicating and for some as politics president.
Almost certain looks, they look alike. Almost certain features. We show my forehead very well.
That's why when the ECOWAS delegate went to Guinea for the release of Alpha Conde, the ECOWAS told Alassane Ouattara told the military leader that release my brother. The statement he used, he said, release my brother to me. Let me take him along with me to Ivory Coast. And what leader said, he will not release Alpha Conde to him. Alassane Ouattara. Oh, will it Alpha Conde mano? Alpha Conde Ivory Coast. So when you see the picture in the video, you see that Alassane Ouattara was part of the delegation.
Yes.
ECOWAS, the delegation who went to Guinea. Because Alassane Ouattara went there, so that when Alpha Conde was being released to him, he would take him to Ivory Coast. And the request was declined. A lot of money that belonged to Alpha Conde has stolen from our Central Bank of Guinea, is in Ivory Coast, waiting for him to enjoy. Because that money being stored over there is the money Alpha Conde said, in case of power, he will move back to Burkina, the original native country, Burkina. No acquire enjoy Sikano. And don't forget, Burkina ni Ivory Coast ni other. We are very close in every country. So the money was waiting for him in Ivory Coast. Anytime he will leave power, he will go to Burkina, back to Burkina. Now we spend the retirement age. Now I need to Ivory Coast and we're dealing now. And the neighboring country of Burkina, we already know, which is the country I don't want to mention. And this money too will come from the other country I'm talking about to Burkina, because the Burkina and this country I'm talking about. So Alpha Conde will get his money from Ivory Coast and other country I'm talking about in Burkina, because all of them, these three countries share the same border.
So the current Burkina president,
the French and
the current Burkina president,
the current president in Burkina, no.
But
only Alpha Conde, no.
But who involvement?
Alpha Conde, no. Only the only statement. The leader of co-protest in Guinea, Nikayana. Also, all of you, all the head of Africa states, especially ECOWAS, mo ba nyina mo ya corrupt. Mo ya power seekers. Mo ya dictators. And Burkina president was there. He point blank to them, now you want power. How many people died? You lost the election in your country. In your second term, you lost the election. But you deployed the military to kill just to win power, and you want the power. We've got the information here in our country. We saw it in international media. You are Lassa Ouattara. You amend the constitution. You kill people just to win third-term power. Because you people were taking directives from our president, Alpha Kundi, because the so Alpha Kundi was like a god to the rest of the head of state in ECOWAS community. He was controlling and giving directives to all the head of state in ECOWAS community. So, Mali never succeeded, I don't know who's going to take over in Guinea. That time, businessman I connected Russia and France for.
I see.
And France for the bois. Mali for no society coup. And a Mali coup leader, on recommending Guinea new coup porter leader, on recommending France for. Say, I know one guy in Guinea. If Alpha Kundi has duped a businessman and you want to overthrow him, I know a colleague of mine in Guinea, and he recommended the guy to them, the France. Meanwhile, this guy also is a French military. He was trained, brought up in a French country, was a French military officer. So French for share will know that. Akokra is already our member in our military cycle. It's not very easy for the French people and Russians. So the recommendation of Mali for the French for and Russia for no. I'm picking guy no. No more than one crop. Why is Mama Russia for that? Why is Mama France for that? Just that Afakundi the far guy no. Every French territory, every Guinea. Now far guy inside the back. The bodyguard BBA Obia Obli said that he can own a loyalty to, allegiance to, or be a trust. So the guy was a guy who was working for France or French and Russia. And I found call because I think I know that I'm a top guy, a military guy who can pledge loyalty to you, who can give you 100% security. So he was looking for somebody who can protect him. Why? Because Alpha Kundi was aware that of all the deals he has done, there's a backfire which is coming. But he needs somebody who can protect him from this. So he went to the French to pick this guy. And the same guy he went and picked and brought him as his own son. He's the same guy the Mali people recommended to the French people. And the French people found out that the guy that has been recommended to them, the same guy was part of their military garage. So they said, that's fine. Maybe you shouldn't because he already knows our tactics. He knows all our military plans. So maybe the Amaye. Russia also check in. That guy, no, I do mama Russia for pay. So it's becoming easy for them. So we overthrown. Now the Mali and the Guinea are also recommending Uganda, Ivory Coast, and other countries I know, and Cameroon, Togo, some military officers over there. They are recommending them to the Russians and the French people. That these guys are also good. Use them to overthrow their head of state. Simple as that. Why? Because these countries supported Alpha Kundi to do a businessman almost $200 million. And all these presidents are keeping some of the money in their country for Alpha Kundi to come and enjoy.
Hey.
And that's the reason why ECOWAS for course of Alpha Kundi a few military for because only said the reason why you people have come for the release of Alpha Kundi is because of the money. He wants you to come for him so that you take him along with you. and you go and give the money to him, and he give your part of the money to you, and you will enjoy the money. Go for but will keep him here.
Into me bow. Into this almost believe it's Ivory Coast. Hodi Afakon the money. And the other country news on person body in so no much say scanning being so only that.
Yeah, yes.
So
that's why I said the phone. The businessman up in the sticker. Businessman shouldn't say the sticker work country A and the Ivory Coast work. And it's a country's menu of Fakundi. Fakundi are do food as in the sticker dia. And on to Fakundi or two star head of state country menu is almost presented.
Now, I don't know Uganda, ni Togo, ni Omo, Burkina, ni Cameroon, everybody. Because it should be.
Because Uganda, the president of Uganda was a spy to American Obama government to kill Gaddafi. Gaddafi was an African star, and the military in the Uganda and Mali have found out that one of the best presidents supposed to happen to Africa was Gaddafi.
Yes.
Gaddafi was killed because he was betrayed by Uganda president, and that's why Africa is what it is today. So you work for Obama, you work for Americans to detect where Gaddafi, all his power, all his ammunition, all his strength is, for them to kill him, just for you to be in power. Because America will promise Uganda president that if you help us to take off Gaddafi from the scene of Africa, you will allow you to be in power and nobody will come in to do anything. So it betrayed because one of the closest friends of Gaddafi was Uganda president. And Cameroon, the reason why they want to overthrow Cameroon president is because Cameroon president is also working with Chinese people. And because of that, the English-speaking people in the southern side of Cameroon are being killed because they are fighting against the oppression of Chinese in Cameroon. And because of that, those English-speaking people over there are demanding for their country. They want their part of country. They want to have their own share of the country. We want to go. They want secession. They want their secession. They want to go. They want to separate themselves from the country so that the French-speaking people will have their country, the English people will have their country. Mind you, the Chinese are taking the territory of the English-speaking people in Cameroon. And those people, English-speaking people, they don't want that. Because the president of Cameroon is making money from that activities of Chinese in the southern side of Cameroon, which are dominated by the English-speaking people. And they want their freedom that the president is using the Chinese to take their resources. They don't get any development from it. All the minerals are being taken by Chinese. They don't get anything in it. The money goes to the president. The president uses the money to develop only the French side, but the English side doesn't develop. When they speak up, they are being killed. So all these activities of this president of Cameroon is also fighting against human rights over there. So this Guinea leader and the Mali leader, their agenda, their motive is that we are going to save Africa. We are going to save Africa land, the resources. From the wicked people, we got them as our leaders, or we are having as our leaders. So they are doing what they are doing. They are doing what they are doing. Their continent.
I see. Prophet.
Yes, sir.
And then we're being some super. Let me say, yeah, 2 weeks near behind, and I want me to catch you up. Anyway, special greetings from Amma Spender. Or something can also Tiopa.
The channel, baby.
Amma Prophet Talkers is so chill. You say prophet. Yeah, and the show. You better was a but in the same say, Robert clarifying your ma because I do it from the involvement. There's a lot of some conspiracy theories are there cause to do, and if we now may achieve, and then one may what it is. If I can use that, I was so bumpire may not be show now. Why?
Okay. Yamon Pine. Lamu Alejandra Basila Alamandi. Allah Hirosa Mudabilan Tabula Levitala. Ilawa Masali Bon Maladi. Shaliu Alama Tura Miranda Bisa Kuda Avas Mina will meet Turaha Kabi. Chuabal Atwa Maki Bikabu Salain La Moba. When I go to for that was Wama Nipa Nantia Sia. I was the moon. You dear or mine, the continent, we are saying Timono Echo, and Yamina, the lemon well to Ponyaco. The sausage will be a sick with Shiabiano, my own fan of one, a bra, upon one, and my own one, a continent of one others, a money we are saying. And for the Yamona Kupu for. Demon is slow, didn't Amen.
Amen, Prophet Walker. Yamima next week.
Matthew.
Let's do this. A lot has been said. And names even though yes, some time no, I impacted Bibris but Ubibia with me tonight for all these hours. As I always say, no, thank you. One more joining on YouTube. I want to say Facebook and so now moving forward now, it's no more 4 to 6, it's 2 to 4 every Sunday. Now the extra work I want. Because near behind. And the prophet actually say especially youth, you know, actually comes with condition. The papa muno, I'm going to find me kwaso. As a mojina me kwaso no so. So for no be ade amamono, mu ya mu kwadanase. As simple as that. Okobon sam ne demands ni so high. Or see a honto crab kwadas. So for no so yamawa and bu ani guzi nyame na ye. Nyame work it through so for no the amount. To call so yeah. Yes, be reflect on no be an SCC Ewoyai Krum any on the West African sub-region from Astra perspective. Prophet Walker, Prophet Usube and Pansen Sebe by because you see, sometimes politics into the agra, it has some crab, shower, bread, and yanokre. Also, MVP party is not directly or indirectly involved with their tool. Prophet Usube and Pano, Nemum Sawa name Mamen Tokano was nothing than spiritual. Yeah, another thing so I know that you bedding on the West African sub-region. You cool see Guinea. And I explain I mean who the root cause didn't ya disaku by Prophet and fancy Prophet Walker extreme say we have about 16 countries that comprise of the ECOWAS. Now, but I say 16, you see a 2 penance associated with coup, which is Mali and Guinea. I see the intent of these two military guys, you know. So among said the old club, you know, and the African continent. You know. And they almost try to convince the various military officers now what other West African countries, you know, so that the military will take over and restore order. What we mean by democratic order, to end mismanagement and corruption. That's what they are planning to do. So it means all the West African countries are going to save. So it seems that also can see a name or power. Say Afakonde, Papa. So I only know coachy West African leaders, you know. Munkumu citizens don't retain power because on OAB about 90 people died. Alassane Ouattara, the first time about 15,500 people. Cote d'Ivoire. Okay. So he seems to be the bad guy. On a bad influence on his colleagues. And also our legends or the Sikama certain West African leaders be. On this note, you know, I will just say a big thank you to everyone. You better know Any way see now want to make have a very good week ahead of us.